Oh,
Welcome everyone back to Downtime. It's been a long month, and we're back here, and we're all here just to catch up and talk about everything that's been happening the past month. Um, so here with me we have myself, Tarun, also known as Tolorian, and everyone else here. They can introduce themselves, starting with Alex.
Hello, it's me, Alex. AKA Chaos Bean.
Yeah.
I'm very excited about today. Woo, 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 woo. Yay!
Yes, and next up we have Tim.
hello everyone. I'm also here. Welcome back. It's been a long month. We got a lot of stuff to discuss. So,
Yes, we do. And lastly, we have Kina.
Hello, everybody. Hi, I'm Kina. Yeah, I absolutely have a lot to talk about, and I think you'll be seeing me talk a lot today.
A lot of things did happen, and I think there's also a lot of things that we're looking forward to coming up in the year.
oh yeah, big
Extremely.
time.
Big time.
Before we go on, I just want to shout out to Ren for doing his intro so well. What was it you said? Today with me, I have myself.
Hey, that's better than I would have done. Okay.
fair.
Yes, I have myself and others here.
Yes.
Hello. Hey,
You
that
should
was
start
a
every stream like that.
that was a damn good intro, okay, for improv.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't plan shit, yo. Like, we were so unprepared.
Which is interesting because we've been doing this for a while now. So
It's
how is
it's
it
the
that we
fifth
cannot?
stream.
Yeah.
We're fine.
Also,
Can we not? How do we not have an intro ready yet? How is
Yeah.
this possible?
Also, I can't believe I managed to pull that off, because I think just before we even went live, I was trying something and it just broke down. And
Of course.
yeah,
Oh man.
yeah. Anyway,
Okay.
yeah, but there's a lot of things we've done, and I guess we can just start with Kina has some news. What's up, Kina?
All right. Okay, so, yeah, I'm officially unemployed now.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yay for unemployment.
Mhm.
But yeah, I actually did quit the job on of my own free will, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, unemployed life is really chill. I just,
Who would have imagined?
yeah, right. Yeah, I've been unemployed for 1 month now, and you'll see by I actually wrote the number of hours I spent on each game. Yeah, I was planning on doing so much productive stuff, and I somehow spent like 80% of it on games.
Oh
Fair enough.
dear.
Oh wow. Okay.
But yeah, still surprisingly busy month in regards to social stuff. Like I don't have a free weekend, or haven't had a free weekend for a while.
You're so
But yeah.
popular.
I know, right? I mean, I'm just. But yeah, I got accepted into uni, and I'm very happy about it.
Congratulations.
Yay, congrats.
Thank
Nice.
you.
Job.
Very nice. And you'll be starting that very
Yeah.
soon, correct?
June-ish. So like, I'll have to shift my stream schedule in June.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be the good kind of busy.
Yep.
Yeah. So, what have you been playing in your free time then?
Okay.
Mm.
Let's start then. So the first game that I finished this month was Hi-Fi Rush, and I think I mentioned this last month as well.
I still need to get onto that.
Yeah, I think
It's
you talked
very
about
good.
you talked about playing it or having started it.
You should.
Yeah.
Definitely play it.
I need to get onto it. It's on my list. I haven't installed. I was like, come on, I need to get onto this.
Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. It's getting into it is a little hard because it's very hard to keep the beat while keeping in mind dodging, parrying, attacking, and all that stuff. But if you actually get it off, it feels super satisfying and looks very stylish too.
Nice.
Yeah.
The game
And
was
as
very
a character, And yeah, as a character action fan, there's so many options available, and you can approach most things in multiple ways, other than like specific things you have to counter with specific tools. But yeah, visually fantastic, and the writing is very clever. I really like the game.
I keep meaning to try it because I know I'm not usually into rhythm games. Um, just because I have no sense of rhythm. But
Sorry, that's fair enough. I feel
Yeah.
like that's fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, hey, I used to kill a Guitar Hero, so
Dude, Guitar Hero is so fun.
I mean, that's
Right?
pretty impressive if you have no sense of rhythm that you can still do Guitar Hero.
I mean, I think eventually you just play it so much that eventually you just kind of like
Yeah.
know how to do it, even
I-
though you don't
Yeah.
really know rhythm.
I play Guitar Hero a lot at the arcade, more than I did on my console.
Was it you that I've seen play Dance Dance? Or is it someone
No, I don't play DDR.
else? You should do a DDR stream. Get a webcam.
Oh my god,
Oh
yeah.
god.
We should do
I'm
it. Just
actually
dance
setting
stream.
up-
That'd be fun.
I'm
Yes.
actually setting up VRs for streaming at some point.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh.
But I have to get like the body tracker, so like I'm not T-posing.
Right.
Fair.
Yes. Would you guys actually be down to do DDR? I've actually never played DDR. I
I've
feel like
never-
I'd suck at it.
I've never played it.
I suck at DDR.
I would love that.
I'm
But I
down.
love rhythm games, and also
I love rhythm
used to
games,
play
but-
a lot of Just Dance on the Wii,
Oh,
like
dang.
a lot of Just Dance.
Oh,
I have not played Just Dance.
Oh, it's so much fun, especially if you do it with a group of friends, because no one can dance. So very funny, hilarious.
yeah, I just played some Just Dance last week, actually, at a house
Was
party.
it at work? Or-
Yeah, it was a house party last week, the barbecue.
Oh, the one at Kohi's place.
Yes, the barbecue.
Yeah.
Yeah, we started playing Wii Sports, and then we played some Just Dance, and oh god, Just Dance was chaos.
Yeah, it's so fun.
I'm actually surprised Kohi has Just Dance, to be honest.
I am too, but with no surprise, our friend who's way into DDR, Rosere, beat all of us every single time
Of course.
Nice.
without fail.
Not at all surprised.
Yeah, it was a fun time. It was great. So yeah, try out Just Dance. Recommended with friends.
I will
Yeah.
do it at some point.
Yeah, but you know the thing about Hi-Fi Rush though is that what I was meaning to say before we went on that tangent was that I have no sense of rhythm, but I hear it's actually okay for people who don't have such a good sense of rhythm, which is nice.
If you turn on the easiest mode, like the actual rhythm part, the game basically does it for you.
I might get
go.
there if I get into too much trouble, but I think we'll see.
I don't think the thing is right. Like I think you don't need to, as long as you can keep a beat. Like you don't have to like go with the
Oh, yeah.
music, but like as
Okay,
long
yeah.
as you can like count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Most of
I
the time it's
mean-
fine.
There's also a
You'd be
visual.
surprised at how little people can do that.
I mean,
I-
there's.
Whenever I go to a concert, people try to clap on the beat, and I'm like, you guys, I don't know what music you're listening to, but this is not on the beat, like at all.
Oh, yeah. I mean, in Hi-Fi Rush, they have a visual indicator too, no?
Yeah, they do. Like
Okay,
everything
fair enough.
around you does like a like goes to the beat as well.
Like an animation.
Like
Can
every
I watch you
footstep you
play
take.
this?
Sorry?
Last month, yeah.
I want to watch Tim play this. I'm very
Oh.
Hi-Fi Rush?
curious.
Yes.
Yeah, I want
Stream
to
it.
see
Yeah, I
how
mean,
what
You can
like
stream it
Stream
on
it.
YouTube
Oh,
I
Places.
will be here.
You know, I can try streaming one episode if you guys want
I'll
One
be there
episode, bro.
eventually
No, you
for
gotta
it.
finish the game, bro.
to. Maybe we'll do the whole thing, but I'm only going to promise one because I can't promise I'm going to stick with it.
Or
for
we
sure.
can just do a watch party on Discord.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
That's good too.
Yeah. Please, that would be. I
We'll-
would
we'll hold
appreciate
it.
that.
We'll
so
announce
much.
it as an event, a watch party.
Mhm. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, if you guys are down, I'm down to try.
I'm down, bro.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah,
I'm just
so
gonna go finish the game right now, so I have practice.
It's fine, dude. It's
It's
fun
off screen.
regardless.
Wow.
that would be a top tier scam if you did that. That'd
Oh
be
my God.
amazing.
No, no.
First
I mean,
playthrough, guys. Totally. Haha.
Yeah.
Totally.
this, you guys, they're gonna get totally unfiltered first playthrough.
Oh,
That's a guarantee.
totally legit.
Oh my god. So hyped already.
What, including all the rage?
Yep,
But
it's all
I
there.
feel like
It's all coming.
you're very calm though, Tim. Like I don't think you would rage a lot. Would you? Do you rage? Do you have a lot of
Let me
rage?
think.
Mm,
Do I rage?
he has
I
internalized
you
rage
rage.
that comes out every now and then.
That's pretty much it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how it works.
My experience,
It's the
Okay.
internal
all
rage.
these years playing games with Tim, that's kind of what I've seen.
Okay.
Yeah. Tim's seen me rage.
it's really funny to watch, I have to say.
I mean, to be honest, when I rage, it's usually because Tarun's done something.
And they raged at me because I was trying to we were playing Apex. And yeah, I remember like they raged at me a bit because I was like giving like dumb plans, like
All us.
planning for the tactical stuff or when we were doing fights. Because my approach in Apex is just go for it and fight them. Like there's no hiding,
I would do that.
no stealth, just no ambush because that almost never works. In my experience.
I mean,
Uh-huh.
yeah,
Who are
you
you
ambush and then you
talking
get
about
third
when you
partied
say
and then you're
they?
dead.
Exactly.
It's me and our friend, Chris.
Oh right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, just generally anyone we play Apex with, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much anyone we play Apex.
Yeah, I
with.
mean,
And yeah, but I am responsible for most of the wins we got. So, I'm just saying.
sure, dude. Sure.
Flexing, bro.
We'll just go with that. Sure.
Thanks, bro.
Hey, sometimes it
Yeah.
was just like I don't know. Sometimes just people died to circles. There's one game where there's a wall between us and the other team, and we lost because we had less circle.
I mean,
There's
these
that.
things happen.
It does.
Mhm.
I mean, I don't rage in games that much. I feel like when I get angry at games, it's because the game is inconvenient in some way. Like, I don't know, if it just does something, there's something wrong with the UI, that's when I rage. I don't rage if it's difficult, I don't think, or anything, so, yeah.
That's good.
We will see in Hi-Fi Rush.
Yeah.
We will see.
I mean, there's probably going to be a little bit of rage.
Yeah.
Probably.
We'll see.
I feel like for me, I tend to bitch but not rage.
Okay.
Like if you, yeah,
Well,
like you've heard, like you were there when I played Wolong, yeah.
Yeah. I was there for a bit of it.
Yeah, and like I spent a lot of time bitching about specific attacks that had really bad tells.
Oh yes, I remember.
But like, I don't think I raged at it though.
No. I remember you did rage in God of War, right? Ragnarok?
Oh yeah, God of War did piss me off a lot.
Yeah. The difficulty curve and it took
Yeah.
you a lot to just kind of stay
Yeah.
in line with the game.
Mhm.
But also, I saw you start Kena today. Kena played Kena.
you've been
You're
playing
gonna have to
it
pick.
for a
You're gonna have
while
to pick
though,
one.
right?
Yeah.
It's Kena.
I said Kena
Actually,
played Kena. Is what I'm
Kena,
saying.
yes.
Okay, sure.
Yes.
That's what we're going
Ki-
with now. I'm getting
Kena played
confused.
Kena, and Kena finished Kena actually.
I'm very curious what you thought, actually.
Hardest difficulty too.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I
Master.
played on the hardest difficulty on the first playthrough.
Mm.
And I have very mixed opinions on it.
Don't spoil, because I haven't played it yet, and I want to play it.
I will not spoil the. I'll keep it vague. But yeah, really pretty. Music is fantastic, and the story is quite good. But I don't think you get enough time to get invested in the characters.
Yeah, that's fair.
But
I mean,
yeah,
everything else about it is like the art design is like top tier.
Oh yeah. I can agree with that for sure. Yeah. In terms of gameplay, I think the basic combat is decent enough. but I don't like the general encounter design because it does use a lot of enemy spam. Like, rather than like I would honestly have been happier if they toned up the boss difficulty or like mini boss difficulty and just used those instead of having like 3 to 4 smaller enemies to just keep respawning to like keep distracting you.
Wait, so
And,
who's actually played it? Because I know I've played it through like
I've
twice.
I
watched
finished the
you.
game.
I watched you play it.
Okay, I don't know if that counts so much, but all right, sure.
Mhm.
Let's just say I've seen a lot of the game, but I'm
Yeah.
not so clear on the story. But I have,
Mm.
It's
yeah,
Same.
yeah.
The story, I feel like it could be better.
Like I know what the final boss fight looks like. Like I know what all.
Yeah,
the
just
boss
because
fights
you
look
watched me do it for like 2 hours.
way more than that,
I-
wasn't
I
it?
missed that stream
Well, yeah, okay.
actually.
You-
Oh,
I
haven't
hate that
seen
boss
I
fight.
forget-
Like that fight is the most genuinely annoying fight.
The end boss fight.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh god.
So I don't know.
I remember,
Tim,
like-
it took you like
Flashbacks.
a
What?
couple of streams, right? Like was it 2 or 3 streams?
I think it was like at least 2.
At least 2, maybe 3.
You have to go back and
Yeah.
check. It's all in the episode.
Yeah, it's all there.
Mhm.
Which, in my defense, I'm not very good at that kind of like high difficulty games like that. But
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I don't feel like it's designed for that difficulty, to be honest, with the way everything is set up.
oh, 100%. I had way more fun when I was playing on normal. Like
Mhm. Yeah, because like
everything else
like,
makes more sense.
This was just
I
like
wrote this down in the
hyper-simple
notes.
torture.
but like some of the time challenges are really silly. Like
Oh yeah, I'm just thinking
one of the
about that.
one of the first time challenges has you kill 22 enemies in 40 seconds,
Uh-huh.
and it's like, how do I do enough damage to kill 22 enemies in 40 seconds? I have to combo them like a combo and a half to kill one,
Mm.
and each
Yeah,
combo
there
is
a
like
couple of those.
2-3
Yeah.
seconds. Yeah,
I know the ones you mean, where you have to complete it within like a certain amount of time, and it unlocks like
Yeah.
a chest. Oh my
Mhm.
god. There's a couple
Yeah,
of
and
those
look-
that are just like really pointlessly difficult. It's like why?
Yeah, and like they don't even give you shit. Like it gives you like a hat that you still have to buy. Like it's a hat design.
Yes.
Oh, what?
Yeah, you still
Yeah.
have to buy the hat, but it gives you a hat design.
Interesting.
Yeah. But yeah, I was gonna say which bosses I thought were really fantastic, but I don't know if I should name them just in case.
Yeah, spoiler.
Just-
Because
Oh,
some
Alex.
of
if you
them
if
are,
you
Spoilers,
name,
yeah.
oh, I might just forget.
well,
If you name,
Okay.
some of them might be
okay.
spoilers though, like some of the boss fights. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I
Uh
don't know.
but yeah.
I personally felt
oh,
when I played that game, it's like I can't wait to see what they do next because what they have is like really impressive for a first time
Mhm.
kind of effort.
Mm.
yeah.
But there's
I-
definitely
I
stuff
fe-
that needs to be added, I think. But,
For sure.
Yeah.
Like I think the physics of the game feels like it and this is not meant in a bad way, by the way. It feels like a PS2 or PS3 game to me in
Oh,
terms
yeah.
of like movement and combat.
Yeah.
Like it just has that vibe.
sorry,
And
sorry, my phone went off.
Oh.
yeah. But yeah, there's 3 fights that I really liked. One of the ones was like the
You
Can I
could
say
probably
the
just
names?
describe it to me because if you just say like first boss, second boss, third boss, I think I'll probably get. Like, I
Yeah,
probably
the first major boss, the
yeah.
one of the 3 like final like lead up to the final boss, like the 3 major ones,
Yeah.
and then the second to final boss. Those 3 were my favorites because there's no ads, not much bullshit attacks, and the attacks are really easy to read generally. So like it feels fair. The only issue I have with is that like for all of them, all of the charge attacks, their hitboxes include the body. So like when the attack starts, if you're
Yeah.
standing right next to them in melee range, it actually hits you before the swing even hits you.
Yeah, you see, this
And,
is the sort of thing I don't notice because I don't really play that kind of like high difficulty
Yeah.
games like that for sure. Yeah.
Hmm, yeah.
Ugh.
But yeah, I have a entire list of bosses. Actually, I listed all the bosses and just put them into tiers. I can send you it later.
Yeah. I mean, the thing about that game is though, it's like I think I was trying to think back to the Game Awards because it didn't get nominated for best music, which is crazy to me because the music in that is amazing.
It's good. It's really good.
Yeah, it's like, damn, I don't know what you guys
I
were
get
thinking
it.
not nominating. But,
Yeah, honestly, I would have probably nominated it over what I nominated. I don't even remember what I nominated.
yeah.
But yeah, there's two more issues that I want to bring up with that I had with the game is
Uh-huh.
the camera. I despise it. Like when I turn off the auto turning aim assist, whatever, because I generally hate like the quote unquote help mechanics in these
Yeah.
games because it actually usually detracts rather than
Yeah.
actually helping. And even when it's turned off, it still does it.
Oh.
And it really pissed me off because it actually killed me multiple times.
Yeah. I mean,
And-
let me ask you guys this: Is there like a feature in games that you always turn off no matter what game it is?
Motion blur.
Aim assist,
Motion blur? Yeah, that's
motion blur as well.
my big one. Yeah.
Depth of field.
Film grain as well. I think Tim and I.
Film grain always
God,
off.
yeah, film grade's fucking awful.
And then there's the other one. What is it? Chromatic aberration.
Bro, why is that even an option? They
Yeah, I
look
don't know
so
why
ugly.
that is. Yeah, I don't know why they insist on putting that stuff in games. Like, why would you put film grain? Does anyone enjoy film grain?
It's for
Yeah.
the filmic look, for cinematic. Like
Mhm.
Uncharted. Yeah, Uncharted.
I just don't think it adds very much.
Tomb Raider.
it's
Like if I want to see a movie, I'll go see a movie.
Last of Us.
But
as
games
well.
are interactive movies.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Games are just
If they pull it off properly.
I actually don't think I turn off a lot. I rebind all the keys, all the
Oh yeah.
buttons. I'm like, I don't like this. I'm gonna put it over here.
Oh.
I do that sometimes, but like mostly with shooters, I just set it to Warframe settings because
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Makes sense.
yeah, Tarun saw my number of hours in Warframe the other day, and he was like, "Bro, what the fuck?"
Oh yeah, it's like about almost 4,000.
No, it's
Holy
3K. It's
shit.
3K. It's 3K. It's not 4K. I'm not that lifeless, okay?
Oh
That
my-
is not. Does not make it better.
Was it 3.7K?
It's 3.3, isn't it? Wait, let me check. It's 3.3.
Oh,
It's
man.
3,332 hours and 8.8.
Holy
I mean-
crap!
Yeah.
But honestly, I've seen people have way more.
Yeah.
And also Kina
Like,
started
yeah.
like near the beginning, right? Like
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I think like 2 years in.
yeah,
So
2 years
it's
ago.
coming up to its 10-year anniversary now. So I've been playing for 8 years.
Yeah. So
I mean, let me ask you this: what is your guys' most played game then? Because I definitely know mine. I definitely.
It's Warframe for me.
I think I know
Yeah, Keenan's
mine.
got his Warframe 3,000 hours. Yeah.
I think I
Yeah,
know
go
mine
shoot.
simply because of how many times I've finished it. No, actually, that wouldn't be it then. I'm still thinking then.
Actually, I don't know.
Because I have my Steam that do check hours, but I didn't play a lot of my games on Steam before, like
Yeah,
2 years
same.
ago.
Yeah, PSN.
Yeah, PSN. And PSN doesn't have freaking like tracking for that. Kind of sucks.
Yeah.
They do now, but
Yeah.
it's too late.
Mhm.
But I think
Okay. Well,
they-
if you had to, guess, if you had to guess. what
so
would
if
you
I had
say
to
is?
guess, can I say like 2?
Yeah, I mean, if it's like, sure.
Okay.
shoot.
One I would definitely guess is Uncharted 2.
Okay,
Mhm.
that's an odd one. 'Cause
Yeah,
that's a story game.
it's a story game, but I played it a lot. Like I finished it. I don't even know how many times. Definitely more than 10 or 12. And the other one I was guessing is probably Modern Warfare 2. Not
Oh, the original one.
yeah, the
Not the
original
latest
one.
one. Yeah,
Maybe.
that makes sense. Because that's a multiplayer based. Alex, what do you sort of think?
I think for the longest time it probably would have been League.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Yeah.
League is my
Uh,
third.
but I think maybe now it might be. I don't know, because I switch a lot between games.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
I think maybe Genshin.
I was gonna
I haven't played
ask.
that in a really long time. haven't
Yeah.
played
I
that
don't
for
want to see how
months.
many hours I played in Genshin.
But you can't track it. You can only track how many times you've logged in the since you've got your
Yeah.
account. So you don't know how many hours you've put into it, but I've definitely played a lot of Genshin.
Hmm.
So I think it might be that actually.
Yeah. Mine is. I know which one mine is. Like 100%. It's Civilization 5.
Uh,
I
And
hear
then
good
that-
things.
Oh really? I think
Yeah.
I only have like how much hours do I have in Civ 5? Let me check.
look, I
Because
can
Civ 5
say
out 2,075 hours.
if I
Holy shit!
if I
It's a
check
good
my
game though, to be fair.
if I-
24 hours in Civ 5.
Yeah, but Civ, I think like Civ, each game takes a few hours at least. So it's like, you know, each match
Yeah.
you play takes up a lot of time. So
My most played
Hey,
game on
Sasa.
Steam is a visual novel.
Hello,
Lol.
Zisa.
Welcome.
what up?
Everyone's doing fine.
Everyone is doing fine. Thank you
Yeah.
for asking. How are you
How are
doing?
you doing?
How you
Oh.
doing?
How
Jinx.
you doing?
See, if I were to tell you my most played game on Steam right now is Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have 130 hours in it.
Holy crap.
What are those baby hours?
I
Rookie
know.
numbers, rookie
It's-
numbers.
I wish I had
To be
3,000.
fair, I
honestly.
don't play a lot on Steam. Actually, I play a lot on my PlayStation and my Switch.
Mm.
But on Steam,
Ever
I don't
since
play a
Mhm.
lot.
Yeah. Ever since I got a gaming PC, I have not wanted to touch my PlayStation, and I only touch it for exclusives.
Oh
That-
yeah,
That's the
no,
way I've been as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been like
Oh,
that
really?
too.
Oh nope. I lie in bed and I play games all day, every day.
Yeah.
Because
Like,
my TV is like in front of my bed. Because I live in a studio apartment, so I don't have a lot of space. So I just like lay in bed the whole day and play games. And if
If
I
I
have
want to
to,
do that, I just
like-
plug my controller in.
Yeah.
yeah, but
Yeah,
then I
I-
have to like sit in my chair in front of my computer. I have to
Or you just
sit
get
in
one of
my-
those like
No.
10-meter long cables.
that's what I did
It's
too,
like,
yeah.
yeah.
Hook your PC up to the TV. Easy.
Yeah.
Oh, I could do that.
A lot of cable management.
That'd be so annoying though.
Yeah.
I don't think that
Tarun,
would
I
work
think you'd-
because my PC is like in a little corner and then my TV is like across from it.
Mm.
So then I would
10
have
meter
to,
long, yo.
Oh,
10-meter long
So-
cables, yeah.
Ugh. Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, I have a lot of cable management issues, and I think if Tarun saw my streaming room now, he saw it ages ago, but
I
like
did.
it was pretty clean back then.
Mhm.
But if he looks at it now, I think he'd get triggered. Because when I stream now, I have the hand tracking set up, so I
Oh.
have to have a thing linked to my chest. I have earphones, and I have controller. So that's like already 3 wires like all over my body. And like the
Oh, that
back,
would
I
stress
have
me
it
out.
the capture card linked to a PS4 or a PS5 and a Switch, so I have to switch between them.
Mm.
So and like my mic is up there, two screens, and like a bunch of other stuff in the back. It's a mess.
Oh my god. Wow.
Yes.
What were we talking about actually?
I
I
forgot.
think
where
we're
We're-
finishing up Kena.
Okay, no,
Oh yes,
Right.
there's some Kenna.
are we though? Are we really?
I think
I
we
mean,
talked
I had
a lot
one more
about it.
point to mention,
Oh, yeah?
but like
Yeah,
it's a
shoot.
very like specific gameplay thing. Like sprinting and it sucks.
Sprinting.
Yeah, like
Uh,
it's bound to the left stick, right? But like, using sprint is what lets you do the sprint attacks, like the 2 sprint attacks,
yeah.
and not
Yeah.
being able to do it all the time is extremely painful because there's such powerful attacks.
Hmm.
and it also breaks when the game decides you have to turn your camera to look at something, but like
yeah.
it does that consistently.
Ah, okay.
I was thinking actually of getting it on PC recently because I was thinking like my experience was on of it was on the PlayStation, so I'm colored by having a 60 FPS limit.
Hmm.
So I'm just thinking, like, I don't
Honestly,
know, maybe it's better at higher frame rate. I don't know.
I think anything past 60, it's not that big a difference.
Yeah.
Like I can't see anything past like 90-ish.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say 60 is
But like
good.
I usually set it to 120 because for input lag issues.
Yeah.
Like if you play Dark Souls on 30 FPS and then play it on 60, you're gonna feel a difference because the
Yeah.
inputs are bound to the frame rate.
Uh,
Yeah, that is why I always play at 120 if I can.
Yeah,
60
that's
is
how I'm doing
usually
things.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, 60 is usually fine for most games, but like 120 is like super forgiving.
I used to be okay with 30 back when I was on console. Now I can't. Like,
Me too.
No,
Yeah,
no way.
bro,
No, no 30.
fucking like this is a conversation that makes me so happy. By the way, because
Yeah.
when Devil May Cry like the reboot came out, it was locked at 30 FPS,
Oh god.
and like every Devil May Cry before that has been 60 FPS.
Mm.
And like it pissed me off so much, and no one, like a lot of other people were like, "I don't see a difference," and I'm like, "Bitch, you have to feel it."
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's a huge difference once you feel it. I think visually,
Hmm.
I remember when people were talking about 3060, Tim and I at the time were pretty happy with 30 as well. And we're like, oh, 60 doesn't really matter that much.
I mean, the thing
Yeah.
is, you have to experience 60 properly.
you would have to
Then you
experience
know
Yeah.
it's
it.
like,
Yeah, and then when you experience it, you're like, ah, shit.
now I can't go back.
Because, like, for
Yeah.
example, the Spider-Man game, remember they came up with like a performance mode and a quality mode, right?
Yeah.
I would love to play it in quality just because I would prefer the graphics to be maxed out,
Yeah.
but it sacrifices on frame rate, which I'm like, no, I can't do it. I have to play performance.
That's exactly that's exactly me.
Like, it looks really
Every
good
game.
in performance already, so like, fine, I'll do it. It's just I think I know
Yeah.
this is not the best I could be getting.
Like
Yeah.
I'm that guy who will turn graphics down so much it looks like a PS2 game, just so I can get a steady 120 FPS.
Oh, wow.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
You know how I am though. I just max everything like graphics wise, and then it runs however it runs. Okay,
Mhm.
it's fine. Like
Yeah.
maximum everything. It's like, oh yeah, 2 FPS. Let's go.
I'm doing that right now. But if
Yeah.
it just stuttered, then I would like turn some stuff down. But I'll be happy with like 45 to 60. I think it's fine.
Yeah. For me, 60 is like the lower limit for me.
mm. Well, I think my refresh rates on the monitor anyway is not above 75. I can only do 75.
Yeah, 74.
Are you a real gamer if you don't play at 360 FPS?
You're not a pro gamer,
Not a pro
No.
gamer. Yeah.
just a gamer, maybe.
Mine's at 144, so it's I just set it to 120
Mhm.
or 144.
Mm.
Mm.
But yeah, I know. What's it? So you've also been playing Resident Evil 4, and that's come out.
Oh, how
with
is that,
a
by the way?
very interesting graphics
I
settings.
okay. So I have to say right now,
Uh-huh.
y'all
Yeah.
lucky I'm here right now.
Yeah.
Because I had a trip planned this weekend, right?
Yeah.
And I was gonna play it on Thursday because I thought it was coming out on Thursday, and I wanted to finish it by Friday, so that I could, finish Resident Evil 4. For context, I played the original about 12 times, maybe more, probably more, and I have a lot of experience with the game, and I am a fanboy.
Yeah.
And I also speedran Resident Evil 2 and 3 Remake as well. And yeah, I still have not finished the game right now, and I'm very sad about it. But
Okay.
I will say, visuals, sounds, everything presentation wise, absolutely top. I love it.
Did you mess with the graphics to bring it down to up to 120?
No, I have it max and it's just at 120.
Oh,
My PC's beefy.
nice. Oh, that means I think it'll be
Beefy.
fine for me too then.
Should be.
The hair
Yeah.
graphics though was what confused me from the
Dude, yeah, no, they changed it. They updated it, and like RE2 and RE3 had this issue with their hair looked really funky,
Uh-huh.
and now it looks real.
Oh, nice.
Like,
Because when I did the demo, I remember the hair graphics was there, and it just looked like either you have greasy hair, like dirty hair Leon, or luscious hair Leon.
Luscious hair, Leo. Oh my
yeah,
God.
there's like an option to make the hair look more realistic, but
Yeah.
like it eats up your GPU a bit more.
Oh yeah, it does. Significant
Yeah.
amount.
But yeah, I played on hardcore mode from the start,
Oof.
of course, and I mentioned that I played the original a lot, and it's quite similar to the original.
Mm.
And I also played RE2 and 3 as well. And this is the only time in recent memory where hardcore was actually threatening enough for me to die.
Yes, and Kina told me probably don't play on hardcore for your first time.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
Are you guys
especially with
gonna
how-
get it?
I might. Probably not anytime soon though. Maybe over on Crown break I'll play.
Mhm. Yeah, the resources are extremely sparse, like compared to the original. It
Yeah,
feels like ammo
two-
drops are very rare.
Okay, because I know in like 2 and 3, resources never felt like it ran out. They're pretty generous.
It's because in 2 and 3, the game actually makes itself easier if you have less ammo.
Yeah.
Secretly. So like
Oh yeah, I heard about this.
Yeah. So like if you're low on ammo, like that last shot is gonna kill the zombie if you don't miss.
That's clever.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's always gonna help you, but like it's gonna still be, like really tense. Like if you have a lot of stock ammo, it's gonna eat your ammo a lot. Like you're gonna put in like a whole magazine and they won't be die.
Yeah, and resource management, I think Resident Evil does it pretty well. In terms of
I
balancing.
think it's probably some of the best. Like
Yeah.
this is directly after Dead Space, right? Oh, I also did I forget to mention that here? I played Dead Space.
You
Yeah, I
finished
forgot
it.
to mention
You
that.
mentioned it last
Yeah, I
time.
finished it.
Yeah, we talked about this.
Okay. Then yeah. But yeah, Dead Space, I had a lot of issues with ammo, but like the fact that you can buy ammo makes it feel like you never really have ammo issues.
Mm,
But in Resident Evil 4, you cannot buy ammo.
no.
So
Huh.
a lot of the time you are at the mercy of RNG enemy ammo drops,
Okay.
or you run through the enemies, like just run past them
Or
and not
you-
kill them.
Parry them.
Ah, yes.
That's a
If
new
you
You can
mechanic.
parry.
It's a new mechanic.
They added
for
a new
Resident Evil.
mechanic. Yes, I love this mechanic because I love parrying in every game. But yeah, I love parrying. Parrying's extremely cool in this game. The only issue with parrying is that you can't parry grabs.
Oh.
Sometimes like by the time a grab starts, if you aren't backing out, you're going to get grabbed. But
Is it
like
easy to read what's a grab and what isn't?
it's easy, but the wind up's too fast for you to run away from.
Okay.
Yeah. And also parrying one of the enemies trying to punch you cuts their arm off and it just goes flying and it's so satisfying.
Very nice. So you've been having fun with RE4.
I have been having so much fun. I have so much more to say. I'm sorry if I'm taking so much time.
No, it's fine. I've heard so many good things about it. So,
Yeah.
There's a lot.
In terms of aiming, I think like aiming feels like a midpoint between RE2 and 3 accuracy wise.
Mhm.
Like I think it's intentional that it's not like as clean as it was in 3 because it felt too smooth in 3. But considering the character, like Leon is such a badass that like it felt so weird that he's not more accurate than Jill, though Jill is of course a badass as well, but you know. And yeah, movement feels great in general, but yeah, spacing enemies is a lot harder than in the older game because the preset animations in the older game made it so you could like, oh, they're starting a swing, so you back up like 2 steps and then you walk up and knife them in the face and then you follow with a kick or whatever. Yeah. But here, the grab animations are really dependent on how far you are as well. Like they can start a grab from far away, and then they will have like an animation loop to continue running towards you until they hit a certain distance, and then they'll stop. They'll do the full actual grab. So like you can't just space it from the start of the grab. You have to space it from when the actual like grab, like the actual grab starts. So it's a lot more like mechanically, what do you call it? Precise. I think that's the word.
Yeah.
But yeah. And yeah, there's the story is basically the same story as in the original as well, but generally feels much like there's a lot of moments that they changed that feels good that they changed. Because like generally the story flows better, and like Leon still has his cool one-liners.
Yes.
I am
Gotta
very
have that.
happy to report though that Ashley is significantly less annoying than in the original.
Oh
I've
yeah,
heard things about
that
this.
was I remember that.
Leon, help!
Yeah, the beans. The beans.
Yes. Yeah, but somehow her screams here bother me more than in the old game though.
Oh no.
She's less annoying, but it bothers you more.
The screams specifically. Everything else about her I really like.
Okay,
now.
I see.
Yeah. But yeah, Lewis shows up again as well, you know, like he's supposed to. And I like him a lot. He does feel more sus at the beginning, but he shows up a lot more than in the original as well, and I really like it. And yeah, I've warmed up to the new version of him a lot.
Hmm.
I am sad to say though that Ada's new voice kind of sucks.
Oh.
Is it different from RE2?
Yes, they replaced her RE2 voice actor, and it's a downgrade, and she sounds bored every fucking moment in the game.
Was there a reason why they replaced her?
I'm not sure.
Remember, I read something about this, I think. There was something that, when it was first revealed, they replaced the voice actors. There was some story going around about it. I can't remember
Yeah.
exactly what it was.
I don't know the details, but the new voice, like, just as a consumer, the new voice is a downgrade, and I'm really sad about it because I really liked her RE2 voice.
Yeah, she was great in RE2.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
Alex, are we planning a Resident Evil 8 stream sequel?
Oh,
Please.
I still need to finish Resident Evil.
Oh, yeah.
2.
Oh, yeah.
I am planning
Yes.
on finishing that, and then I might.
Yeah, if you finish 2, 4 will actually feel like a direct sequel because 2 and 4 are about Leon.
Oh, nice. I mean, I'd be down.
Let's do
Hell
it.
yeah.
I
Yes.
tried to. I need to finish that.
Yeah, we'll be there for 2. Don't.
I'm absolutely gonna be there.
Nice.
But yeah, on other news, you can parry a chainsaw.
Yeah, I saw
Oh,
that
yeah.
in the preview.
It is the most satisfying thing, but it does break your knife, of course. Like like it makes sense. It does.
Of course.
There's a lot of boss fights. Most of them are either the same or better, and I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Some animations don't look as powerful, but like when it's not as stylized as in the older games, it kind of makes sense. My favorite though is the one I actually left it off on. To describe, this is the boss called the Verdugo, and it's, if I were to describe it, it's like Alien from like the Alien series, but like
Oh, yeah.
it's a lot like its armor is near impenetrable as well, but like
Okay.
it's much more humanoid. So like
So, like Venom.
it stands straight and it like towers over Leon, and every time you actually manage to get damage on him, he will actually run away and like try to ambush you. And the actual fight you can avoid because basically you go trigger an elevator, and then you just have to survive until the elevator comes and you run away. But I decided I had to kill him because I wanted loot.
Right.
Makes sense. Yeah.
And yeah, you can parry his attacks in this one, and it's really cool. And like you can do backflips and shit to dodge his attacks, and it's cool as fuck.
Yes.
Yes, I mean Leon's a badass now, dude. RE2 Leon has nothing on RE4 Leon.
I mean, it makes sense because I like the second one. He's just like a rookie still, and then
Yeah,
the fourth
this
one,
is
he's
6
like,
years
yeah.
into special
Yeah.
ops training.
Okay. I see.
I've been thinking
Yeah.
about getting it, but I think I might wait off because there's still like a bunch of games that I want to get more
Yeah.
quickly. I think Jedi Survivor is the biggest one.
When is that coming?
It's April 26th, I think, something like that. End of next month.
That's like
Yeah.
a month away.
Yeah.
I'll get it too, I think.
Yeah. I thought you weren't too excited for Jedi Survivor.
No, I am. I mean, there's a Star Wars fan of me that wants to experience everything they have to offer. So, I mean, go for it. I'm down.
I have felt a lot less hopeful as a Star Wars fan ever since I saw Kenobi.
You still haven't
Yeah, I
watched
mean-
Mandalorian, sir. Come on.
Yeah, I said set
Oh,
up
have you
a
not?
stream party.
He has not.
Oh, as in
Yeah.
you never seen the whole show, or
He's
like-
never seen any of
I
it.
have not seen anything.
Whoa. Well, that's
Yeah.
something. I think. Yeah, maybe that'll revive your.
Exactly.
I-
That's what I'm
Well,
saying.
set up a streaming party, bro. I'll watch
Yeah.
it with you.
We'll do a watch party.
All right.
I still need to do
Um,
season 3. Actually, I haven't started.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Have any of you watched The Last of Us yet?
No.
I'm
No, I
sorry.
keep meaning to. I need to. I need to come up.
So sorry.
Because we're talking
Maybe-
about the Mandalorian, I thought a little like.
Maybe next stream. Next episode. No?
I'm sorry, I can't make any promises because I'm not a TV person.
No, that's
Like,
fine. But Taruta
like, if-
started the show, so like,
Yeah, just a pilot.
yeah.
Like, because
You
if
should
I'm
do
not
better,
sitting in
man.
front of a TV like computer, it feels wrong.
Sorry.
Zaisa said it's so good. Episode 3, though, exactly. My opinion,
I'm sorry.
exactly.
The pilot was just not great.
No, but like, this is what I said to my dad, because I watched episode 1 by myself, and then episode 2 with my parents, and then the week after episode 3 came out, I came back to see my parents, and I was like, "And did you watch The Last of Us?" And my dad was like, "No, because there's zombies. I don't really like that." And I was like, "Oh my god." Okay, if you don't
Offense.
want to watch it, that's fine, but you have to watch episode 3. If you don't like it after episode 3, you won't like the rest. Like, it's fine, don't watch it. But you have to watch episode 3. And then we did. We watched episode 3. And then he was hooked. Like, they've seen everything already. I haven't even seen the finale yet, but they already have.
Oh my
They're so
gosh.
they were so like they love it.
Fair enough.
I
See what
love
Sisa
it.
says is true. You have to watch episode 3. You will regret it.
I need to find a way to watch it. That doesn't cost me money. not that I would ever do anything illegal. No,
Yeah, you know, you'd never sail the high seas, right?
never. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Right.
See, when I mentioned Kenobi, though, I actually wanted to like transition to something
Oh,
I wanted
sorry.
to talk about as well. No, it's
Sorry,
fine.
I was very passionate about this.
It's okay. No, I get it. It's. I mean, I enjoyed that conversation, but yeah. When I mentioned Kenobi, though, I just wanted to link it to the mid as fuck story. And how about we talk Destiny a little bit?
Oh boy. This is going to be
Because
about Lightfall, isn't it? I've heard
It
things.
is. I was so excited because the Witch Queen actually had such a good story. I loved the Witch Queen. But I played Lightfall, and the story, like the campaign, such a letdown. Like literal apocalypse happening, cities under siege, and like this new guy is like, bro, your green magic string is so cool. Like, the fuck is Tone, right?
Oh boy.
Like I don't mind the character, right? Like they're like a comedic relief, and that's fine. But like okay, when you kill the villain, the villain is Callus. He's the raid boss from Year 1 Destiny 2. He's the father of one of our team members in story. And like after we kill him, like she's mourning, right? And this dude like pops up and is like, the uglier they are, the harder they fall, eh? And like tries to fist bump like, you know, the daughter. And it's
Oh my
like, bro,
God.
that's so fucking insensitive. What the fuck?
What?
Bro, I was so fucking taken aback by that. I was like, bro.
That's just
yeah,
a whole new level of like.
Yeah, I was
missing
like,
the
what
beat.
the and like Osiris, and I know you and Tim have bitched about Osiris a lot, right?
Yeah.
Like this fucking expansion has single-handedly turned me from Osiris is fine to
Oh,
Osiris
man.
is a fucking bitch. right. Okay, so in last year, see in the Witch Queen, he lost the light, so he's no longer unable to die, right?
Right.
And he spends the entire campaign bitching about how slow we are and how we need to rush to stop the apocalypse. But like he never explains why the stakes matter. And like you're doing all the work and there's an irritated old man bitching that you're being too slow, but like you literally are fighting against something that can kill you permanently. And it's like, bitch, are you serious?
God dang. Yeah.
And they ended up leaving it on a cliffhanger, so we don't even know what the fuck's gonna go happen next for another year.
Yeah. Isn't that meant to be like the last big one or something? It's the
It was
final.
supposed to, but they pushed
Yeah.
the actual one to the next year, and this one is probably filler.
Oh.
And
Well.
and oh, I have more bitching to do.
No.
The encounter design of this campaign, like I was listening to Skill Up's review of this, right? And
Yeah,
when
a
he
long
said,
one. I haven't gone through that yet.
and he said the encounter design was really good. And I was like, did we play the same campaign?
Oh boy.
like the fight arenas are small boxes with like 8 to 9 snipers on like multiple angles and like 15-20 normal enemies, and you get killed in like 3 seconds on legendary. I played on legendary solo, but like, bro, this is not good design. This is like I don't even know what the fuck to call it. Like if you're a few like out of cover for a few seconds, you will die.
Yikes.
And like there are almost no safe angles.
Mm.
But yeah. Let me calm down a bit.
Just take a few deep breaths, dude. It's
Yeah.
all good.
But yeah, new subclass though, Strand. Cool green string magic thing. Pretty cool. Actually really good. Like visually, feel wise, everything. In terms of actual use though, it does not really hold up in like higher level gameplay. Because like it basically lets you be Spider-Man. Like you just grapple and like swing around, and it's really cool. But like when you use it, you're completely open for like a second and a half because you're, you know, grappling. And like in anything that's higher than like base difficulty, you get killed in like 2 seconds if you're out of cover.
That doesn't sound like a fun time. I'm just gonna put that out
No, but like if you're playing it on like base difficulty, it's really fun and super satisfying to do. But like what? And I found out this during the campaign, the grapple cooldown is like 10 seconds, right? So really good, right? But after you finish the campaign and you get it for use anywhere, the fucking cooldown is like a minute and a half. I was like, what? Like I get that they're probably like toning it down for PvP, but like who's gonna use this class? Like realistically.
I don't
But
know
yeah,
what
no,
I'm saying.
it feels
I
great to
cannot
play though.
contribute.
I'm sorry. I'll get this done soon.
I just
I
feel bad.
promise.
'Cause I'm like, and I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I won't get it myself.
No,
so
that's
I'm not
okay.
sure.
Yeah. I'll finish this up soon. I'm sorry.
It's okay. No, this was not like a subtle way of me telling you to like shut up. That was not it. I just feel bad that I was responding because I was like, I don't know what to say. Like, do I like
Yeah.
agree? Do I like go like, oh my god, yes, I so agree. Like, this is so bad or not?
Mhm. Yeah.
I do
I'm
agree.
sorry.
Like,
Yeah.
I support your raging. It's good. It's great.
Rage
Like
support.
the thing is, right? Like I tend to rage about things I like because like I want it to be better.
Right, I get that. I agree.
Yeah, this is me when Kina's talking. Hi, Dakari, and welcome.
Hello.
But yeah, like yeah. Oh, another thing I dislike about the encounter design. I'm sorry I have to bring this back, but there's a new mini boss type that is completely melee only with small weak spots, which is fair, but its attacks disable your powers and yeets you off cliffs, so you can't actually pull yourself back up, and it's stupid.
Oof. Yeah, that.
But yeah,
mm,
not my
that
favorite.
sounds questionable.
Yeah, I really like the Witch Queen, but I did not like this expansion.
It got
Yeah.
some really cool trailers that I remember seeing, but then
It's
Like-
cool, but like
Right.
it just feels tonally so like tonally deaf, I guess. Is that the word?
yes,
Yeah.
Like it like literal it's the literal end like we are about to hit the apocalypse and it's like fucking 90s music with like synthwave visuals and it's like, huh?
Oh dear.
Yeah.
yeah.
And yeah, actually though, the one of the positives though actually, the season like so Destiny works in a expansion and then seasons, right? And
Mhm.
there's 4 seasons a year and big expansion is once a year. This current season is actually really good. Like legitimately, I feel like they should have made this the expansion story instead of the actual expansion. Because the expansion story was trash. But like the season story was really good and it gives me Forsaken vibes. And Forsaken was my favorite expansion in Destiny. Like story wise. So like I don't know why like they went the way they did.
Mm.
But yeah. I'm done bitching about Destiny. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Yeah.
This is why Destiny ain't great.
I love
I
it.
guess.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. I
Sorry.
mean, how is the new player experience? Because Destiny, I remember like Torin and I we used to play it a lot. Then we just stopped after I think like the second DLC came out. And I've always wanted to get back into it, but it's like, when's a good time though? Because I hear it's like tough to get back into it.
The new player experience is weird because
Oh.
there's a start quest, like a start log, right?
Yeah.
Where like you start as a new light, so like if you don't have like an old account already, you start with a new character. There's an introductory quest that's pretty okay, like it's not bad, not good. And then after you finish that quest, it just leaves you to do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
And like, unless you have a campaign, you're going to feel very confused.
Yeah, that's how
Because
it was.
it's-
Because I remember I tried to go back to it a while back. It just dumped me into this thing. I was doing this random like activity I didn't even know I was queuing for. Did that for a while, then it just dumped me back in the. Is it still the tower? It dumped me back there.
Yeah,
I
it's
was
the
like,
tower,
okay.
yeah.
I'm sort of like, what am I supposed to do now?
Yeah.
So I
If
just
you want
gave
to
up.
get back into it, I can help. Like, I always welcome more people to play game like Destiny with. Like, I'm a mainly PvP player, but like, I'll play
Oh, yeah.
PvE just because it's fun.
Mhm. I mean, Turin, have you tried to go back to it? I don't know how you
Yeah, I did.
did it work out.
Yeah, it's okay, but yeah, it's not as engaging as
Yeah.
it used to be.
Because the thing is, like, the old one was more engaging because it was more like campaign focused, right? Like Tarun came back as a free player, So like he didn't have a campaign to go to after the introduction.
Oh yeah.
And then I pulled him into PvP with me because that's what I do.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
I think we had a pretty good fun with that though.
We did
because
though. PvP is
yeah.
better than it was, but PvE stuff
Mhm.
it really I think messed up or something. I don't know.
No, it's more complex now because the
Yeah.
build crafting is different.
Which is not great, in my opinion.
Yeah, like I think if you like they just reworked it really hard last year, and like if you actually go through and like read everything, it's really good, but that entails you reading like 5
Yeah,
pages
but
of
that's not
skill
why
ability
like
descriptions.
yeah, but that's not why Tim and I went into Destiny 2 in the
Yeah.
first place. So if that's a thing that we
Yeah.
have to do, I think both the Tim and I would just get turned off by it
Bounce
and walk
off, yeah.
away.
I will literally give you builds if you want to play.
No, but then that's too easy. You know?
Yeah,
Well, use it as a starting point, okay?
But that's the thing.
Alex, how are you with Destiny?
I I could not care less about Destiny. I've never played this. I've never wanted to play this.
Mm.
But I enjoy hearing you guys talk about it, even though I have no fucking idea what the game is about.
I mean, I think to be fair, it's not for everybody that kind of game.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
And also,
Yeah.
what it is
mean-
now, I feel like it's not the same thing as it was before. So it's kind of different.
It's not.
entirely.
Like I like the ways it changed because the new ability mod crafting, build crafting feels like the Warframe ability crafting like setup. And I like Warframe a lot, as you could tell.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do have it already. I have Warframe on my PC. I just have never opened it.
If you have time, you should play it a little bit because Warframe 10th anniversary is coming up and they're giving out a lot of free shit.
Oh, I like free
Oh,
stuff.
we like free stuff, yeah.
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 I just claimed
Yeah.
loads of stuff on my Amazon Prime Gaming. While you were talking about got like
Oh,
4
man.
new games.
Nice.
free. Great.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, speaking of Destiny, did you guys hear the news about Lance Reddick? Super sad.
I'm so sad.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. So sad.
Yeah.
I actually heard this like late at night. I
Yeah.
saw it on Reddit like before all the major outlets reported on it, and I was like, "Is this a hoax or is this real?" Because if this is real, this is very, very, very sad. But then
Yeah.
that day after, I saw the news outlets like confirm it.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's like
Yeah.
yeah, he was in a bunch of stuff. I think everyone's seen. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the most popular recent role he was in John Wick. John Wick 4.
Yeah, because he was on promo tour for that when he passed away.
Yeah. He was on tour for that. Insane. He's been in
He's only
Horizon.
60. It's really young. It's
Really
it's
young.
young.
Like it's
Yeah.
He was very healthy
so
before
unexpected.
as well. People don't really know what happened, but as far as everyone knows,
Yeah, I
it's
read-
natural causes.
I read
Mhm.
somewhere that apparently, because he was on tour for John Wick, like the promotional tour, and then apparently he canceled an appearance because he wasn't feeling well that day,
Oh,
and then he passed away that like evening. So yeah,
Damn.
crazy.
Yeah. Rest in peace to him, and he's done some
Yeah.
great stuff in the industry.
for sure.
you're still going
Like,
to
I
be
think
hearing from him though. In Destiny, they said he still got some content he did.
Yeah.
He did for them,
Yeah,
so he's going to be
yeah.
there for a
Yeah.
while.
And
Yeah.
I think the worst part for me though, like, because I was playing through Destiny like the few days after he passed, right?
Yeah.
And after like last week's seasonal story, they actually like his character is mourning somebody, but like I could not care less about the character, but like it just hit different because it's
Oh, yeah.
it's Zavala, it's Lance Reddick's character
Mm-hmm.
who's mourning, and it just felt like made me feel things, and I yeah.
It's going to be weird because the Horizon Forbidden West DLC comes out next month, and
Mhm.
he's probably going to be in that as well. So
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
actually watching a TV show that he was voicing a character in when I heard this.
mm.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, sad stuff. Rest in peace, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
But yeah. Yeah, moving on. We should probably move on. There's-
Yeah.
there was a Steam sale. Did anyone get anything?
I
Have no
Kinda.
money.
No money. Okay. Tim said
No money.
kinda.
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 Yeah, this is
I
the big spring sale, so the next one won't be until summer.
Wait, so did you
Uh,
or did you not get something?
Well, I mean, technically, no.
What does
but
that
kind
mean?
of.
Technically,
What
no.
does that mean?
So what I got was Horizon on PC.
Okay, so you did get
Uh,
Okay,
something.
so you did get something.
Yeah, but I got it after the official spring sale was over. It's
Wait.
only discounted because PlayStation continued to discount it after the spring sale.
Okay. Well then,
So
you got something
I
on
mean,
a sale.
You
on
got
Steam.
something on sale on
Sure.
Steam. Yeah.
sure,
That
let's
Steam
okay.
sale.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
not
Sure,
specific to
sure,
the
sure.
spring sale.
Sure. Just not the big one. But yeah,
Not the big one. Okay.
sure.
What'd you get, Kina?
I also got Horizon because y'all kept on egging me to get it.
Yes. Now you
Yeah,
can
wait.
stream it.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
will stream it at some point, but it's in line. It just might take a while to get to
Okay.
to
It's
it.
fine.
But yeah, I also bought Ib.
Ib.
Oh,
Okay.
Ib.
Yeah,
I love that.
haven't. I vaguely remember back when it was really big, way back, but like, I don't think I played it myself. So
Oh, it is good. It is good.
I'm very excited, and I got
I
the
played it
Spacer's
and I got
Choice-
so scared.
I'm ready to be scared. And
Oh god.
yeah, I also got the Outer World Spacer's Choice Edition.
Oh man, I hear that's got some issues.
I don't know. I haven't touched it. I just bought it.
Yeah, apparently its technical issues are like
That's
causing a
kind
lot of
unfortunate.
trouble. But yeah, it's like mostly negative on Steam at the moment. I think if you
Yeah.
take a look.
Oof,
Ooh.
really?
Yeah. Apparently it's like weirdly heavy and doesn't really add that much anyway. So it's like okay, weird.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I also considered getting Harvestella and Octopath,
Oh yeah.
but I didn't actually get it because right now I think I have too many games to play.
I wanted to get
That's fair.
Harvestella.
Harvestella
Yeah.
looks really good.
Yeah, but when it came out, I really wanted to get it when it came out because I love farming sims. I love Rune Factory. I love Stardew Valley, all that shit.
Mhm.
But the reviews weren't that great. I read some like comments about it, and people weren't like hyped about it. It wasn't
Mhm.
like an amazing game, and it's quite expensive.
Yeah,
So,
it was
like-
on sale, so like I was considering it.
yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking about getting this indie game called A Space for the Unbound, which I know Kino. I think
I
you
have
played it.
played
Oh.
some of it. I think
So I wanted to
some-
actually get
June
your
has
thoughts
played
on
some
that.
of it too.
Because I was thinking like,
Oh,
is this
game.
is this worth getting? Because
I would say so. Like I haven't played too much, right? Like I was playing it to
Oh, yeah.
test for where I was working.
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
I saw
And,
the test.
Yeah, it was good. It was really good. I
I've
didn't
heard
have
many,
time to
many
play
good
as
things
much
about
as
it.
I'd
It's
like.
very positive on Steam. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's worth it. As I mean, I could only see the art really, but from what I
Oh,
saw
yeah.
from the test,
Right.
and we were all just really hyped about the art.
The,
Yeah.
the
Oh,
game is
wait,
very
I know
story
this game.
focused.
This was on they talked about this on the Nintendo Indie Showcase.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's,
I
it
think the
looks-
devs are Indonesian, so that's kind of
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
it's set in Indonesia, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
As well. I want
It-
to play this.
Visually, it reminded me a lot of Thailand, and like I was already invested more in it. Like,
Mm.
It's just the Southeast Asia like vibes.
yeah, it's the Southeast Asia vibe, dude.
Yeah.
I got like Your Name vibes from it. Just watching the
Oh.
trailers, which I think is really cool. But
Mm.
yeah, I will probably get
I-
it at some point. I'll play it.
I would.
It does seem like it's
I-
right up
I
my
get-
alley.
I get the Your Name vibes for sure.
Yeah,
I don't know if the story goes that direction,
yeah.
but
Well,
definitely
we'll see.
gives the vibes.
Just get it and then play it.
Yeah, get it, and then we'll stream it. What I'll watch.
I mean, I was gonna get it because I think it was like discounted on the Steam sale or something. So probably a bit. I have to wait a bit until it's a bit cheaper. But yeah, I'm 100% about this. It seems like it's something I would love. So at some point, I will get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. And I hear Tina came back from Pattaya today.
I did.
Was that today?
Yeah,
How's
my
Came back yesterday or today?
today, literally
Oh, okay.
today, like 6 p.m. It's 10 p.m. now, but
Okay.
literally got back today.
Nice.
But yeah, my little sister, cousin, came back
Yeah.
from Australia, and we planned a trip for like the cousins, like like people our generation to just go hang out together as a
Oh, yeah.
family. And yeah, we had a lot of nice seafood, dropped by a lot of cafes. It's great.
Nice.
Nice.
Traffic was shit though.
Traffic's been really
Traffic
bad
is always
lately.
shit in Thailand.
Oh, but
Bro, like
if
on
you
the way,
come
How
lately,
worse?
yeah, it's gotten worse.
How?
Really?
like
How is that possible?
Yeah, no.
yeah, like so my cousin, right? Like usually he takes like an hour to drive to and from to Pattaya or from Pattaya.
Yeah.
It took us 3 hours this
Oh my God.
today.
Yeah,
Holy crap.
more than Mexico.
Like, how could it get even
Well,
worse?
you just
Well, you'll
heard.
see it next time
There
you
you go.
visit.
She just
We're all so confused.
took him 3 hours for Andy.
Bro, it took me 3 hours to
How?
get from
3
Pattaya.
hours from Pattaya? How the fuck?
It's only ever taken me like an hour and a half to go in and out of
I know,
Pattaya,
right?
but
Same.
3 hours.
Yeah. And like the 3
Shocking.
hours is only driving, by the way. We're not counting like the pit stops.
Oh my God.
Oof. So total travel time you could round up to like 4.
So like 3, half, 4, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
my
Yeah, for
God.
reference, to anyone who doesn't know, hasn't experienced that, just let me tell you, it is traffic congestion in Bangkok is bad. It is like
Very bad.
atrocious. It's atrocious. Okay.
Never, ever seen anything like that ever in my life, and I've never seen it anywhere else except for like maybe Manila. Manila is also pretty bad with traffic.
New York is pretty bad.
I hear India is pretty bad as well. And China.
India is just congested. You don't stop a lot. Like,
Mhm.
like some parts of the cities, the traffic light is a suggestion rather than like, hey, do this. Beijing is horrible. Oh, yeah, China I hear is really bad.
Yeah. I mean, Tarun,
Yes.
I'm pretty sure road rules in Thailand are suggestions as well.
Fair.
Rules. I'm talking about the traffic light.
Oh, the
I mean,
light.
fair.
The light.
Light.
Yeah. It's like.
I mean, have
red,
you seen all the
you're right.
motorcycles running the lights though?
Yeah, those
I
are
mean, yeah,
motorcycles. This is like trucks, cars,
Oh my God.
buses sometimes. Only
Yeah.
some parts of India, though. Not a lot of the major city they do try to respect it, but
Mhm.
there'll still be a few that don't. Yeah. The traffic is bad. I spent 6 hours in traffic once. Oh my God.
Oh my
Dear
God.
Lord.
Yeah.
That was in Beijing.
I did that too, but that was when I was driving from Utrecht to Paris.
Bro.
Oh.
Which is
Like,
fair
I can't
enough.
imagine how much you needed to pee after that.
Well, we did do some pit stops.
Oh
but
no, it was in Beijing.
Actually, we
Well,
spent a lot
like,
longer.
I
in
thought the
traffic.
roads in Europe are pretty good usually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
exactly. Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, we did drive through like Brussels and Antwerp for
Mm.
like
Mm.
during rush hour, which is not recommended.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
We got in like it took a long time.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess I can say that I do envy Kina's unemployed life at the moment.
I am.
Hell
Got
yeah.
a much needed break. But you know what? It's okay. I'm gonna be going on holiday this week.
Ooh.
My flight is in like
9 hours.
Yeah, 9 hours.
Oh,
Where you going, man?
where are you going?
I'll just be going to Krabi and I'm gonna spend time
Okay.
at
Oh.
Riley Beach and maybe explore the back cave, or I don't know what I'm gonna do there. I'm just gonna go
Just-
take a much needed
Just go
break.
do things.
Got a really good deal at a really cool, like, nice hotel.
I'm jelly.
Me too.
I mean,
Like-
shit. After all the shit you've been telling me about what happened after I left work, bro, like, I'm happy I left.
Dude, my performance review, I'll share this part. I was talking about yeah, my work ethic and all that, and he's like, yeah, you know, sometimes I see you're a bit down at work. Like, yeah, you know, sometimes it's just a hard day. And my boss literally suggested to me, you should take a week off. Like, just go ahead and take a week off.
I mean, shit, dude. You show up at like 9 when your work hour starts at 10, and you usually stay after hours, bro. Like, your work ethic is fucking insane. I don't know how you do it.
No, but I'm finally getting my break. There's a lot of shifts in management lately too, so things have been a bit more hectic. But so this break hopefully just
What, more shit than usual?
well, not shit, more like, you know, it's before it was like somewhat, not a lot, but somewhat organized shit. Now it's like all over the place, kind of. It just feels like panic, but not panic, but like I don't know.
I think what you're saying is they're panicking really bad.
Yeah, because
Like, I think that's the translation.
mainly due to all the changes that's been happening up in management and trying to figure out who's doing what and who report to what and what processes we should implement. So a lot of that is going on because we got some new people that we have to integrate. So it's a lot for not a very big company. For a big company, I feel like this would be normal and it'd be easier handled, but because it's not so big, there's a lot more like shifting gears or something. Yeah.
I think it's there's less shifting gears, but people are too like concerned about like how each specific gear moves. But like that's not how it works.
Yeah, some people are trying to turn it the other way, some are turning it the one other way. Yeah.
Bro,
we'll see.
like
There's a lot
each
of
team
talk
is trying to
sometimes.
turn each gear like 2 directions, and it's like grinding everything to a halt.
But I do see it is getting better since we have our new like manager who's doing his best.
The guy who came from
Yeah.
yeah.
He's doing his best and it's working in some departments, but slowly but surely. But this week of a break, it's gonna be nice. I'll be there for like 6
Hell yeah, dude.
days.
Nice. Enjoy.
I'll come back on April Fools. I hope.
Oh, so you're not coming back.
So
Got
I'm
it.
not coming. Oh, who knows? Who knows? No. It's just coincidental that just turned out to be the day to come back. Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing much gaming over there because I want to have my computer with me.
I mean, just chill, dude. Like,
Yeah.
take it easy.
I would take my Switch.
Read a book or something.
I would take my Switch, but I left my charger at the office, so I'm not taking my Switch.
Rip.
Just go outside, touch grass. That's how it is.
I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna stay inside when I'm
No,
going on
don't
beach
touch grass.
vacation.
Touch the beach,
I'm
bro.
gonna
What
touch
the
sand.
fuck?
Yeah, touch the weed.
Sure.
Touch the weed. Touch the weed.
Touch weed. Yeah.
Touch the weed.
420.
420. Well, it is legal in this country.
Well,
mean,
but you
yeah.
know, touch it while you're touching sand. Touch some seawater.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of beaches because I am allergic to insects there.
Oh
Oh
dear.
yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, it can get pretty
Yeah.
bad for Kino.
I
I'm
just get
I'm
stressed
just-
about
yeah.
the sand.
I'm fully expecting not to hear from Turin for like a week. It's just gonna
Yeah.
be
We're not going to.
yeah.
We'll see. I'll
You
still
better,
be in the
you better
Discord.
not. You better like chill.
Yeah, actually no. You know what? Just go, dude.
Yeah,
all good.
dude. Don't bother replying unless you really want to. Like just like
Noted.
switch off your brain and do whatever the fuck you want.
You know what
Yeah.
it is? I just picture it now. I'm gonna message Turin like in the middle of the week. I'm gonna be at the office or something. Just be like, Turin, how you doing, man? He's just gonna be like, I'm high as a fucking kite, man. It's just what it's gonna be.
I wouldn't even be surprised, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
I mean, am I lying though?
Well, I don't
You're
know.
not.
We'll see.
You're not.
We'll see. I already
Really?
have a few places I want to go visit. If,
I bet,
we'll see
yeah.
if I get there.
Not
Um,
not all of them are on Earth, apparently.
Yeah, we'll see. But also in the past month, I started playing Hades, and it's been great.
Yo. How far have you gotten?
I beat the boss on Elysium, so
Oh
Hey,
damn.
let's go.
that's the third stage, and
That motherfucker is so pain.
but once I forget, I think I did it with the railgun. Really
Ah.
OP, by the way. Like if you get the certain upgrade, it's super OP. The
Railgun
upgrade,
is like the rifle, right?
yeah, the
Yeah.
last
Yeah,
weapon
that's
you unlock.
yeah, that's the one that Seafire was like, you're gonna hate it, by the way.
Yeah, and I do hate it, but okay, no.
What do
So
you mean you hate it?
no, no,
It's
no.
so good.
I love it, but I love it, but only with a specific upgrade. And because the first run I had with it, I got really lucky with all the upgrades I got. Because the first run I got
Mm.
with it is a run I beat the third boss with.
Ah.
Oh.
So, which is great. And the reason it works so well, so basically the railgun, what makes it a bit annoying is that you have to reload it. You have to manually reload. Not every
Yeah,
time, but
that's stressing me out.
yeah, it does
So
stress you out a bit. But you do get into rhythm of it, and you eventually figure it out, and it's fine.
yeah.
But it
So
still
I
irks.
have
Mhm.
I have a build that I think if you can get, you can easily clear the entire run easy.
Exactly. So
The Dionysus normal attack for
mm.
the like bullet spam. Ares for the bomb throw thing,
Mm.
and Ares for cast, and hopefully get Artemis somewhere so that you can get the dual god
Artemis, my
blessing.
bae.
Artemis is so good.
Oh,
But yeah, if you can get the Artemis Ares cast buff where it makes the spinning blade chase enemies, you can literally just kite every enemy in the game, and it's super easy.
No, so the build that I really liked that I preferred was the first one I got. So the first thing I got was an upgrade, which is great, and I got a really lucky RNG where it gave me the upgrade so that it's no clip, so it's infinite shoot. Like I don't have to reload, and I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. Then I got the Poseidon attack.
Okay.
So I was able to push back a lot of the enemies. So a lot of them that would usually slash at me couldn't even reach me. The calling I got, the alt, I guess I got Athena's, and it saved my life in the Hydra fight a few times.
Yeah, the Athena one's great.
Yeah, and I forget what else. Oh, I got Ares' blade cast.
Yeah,
which
Ares
I spammed.
cast is so busted.
I spammed so
Dude,
much.
I love the Ares cast so much.
And because of those, I was able to beat the third boss. And then obviously I didn't know what to expect for the next stage, so I died later on. And then I never got that upgrade again. If I get that upgrade, I don't know, it just makes it much easier.
I actually really like the reload time though, because it gives you a rhythm to like the flow, I guess. And like it makes it more unique compared to like other, like I don't know, like I know that like it's nothing like the bow, but like the constant uptime on shooting just feels weird to me.
No, the reason I like it is because I still move around a lot, and I don't stay in one spot. But
of course,
I don't have to think about reloading at any point in any like, because when I didn't have that anymore, I still had to. I think I kept shooting, and I only had 2 shots left, and I didn't realize. So I shot them. I was like, "Why aren't I shooting?" Like, "Oh no!" And then I got hurt. I was like, "Ah, shit." So sometimes those catch me off guard, but other than that, it's a pretty good gun. I don't hate it, but I do love it on a specific build. Yeah, I've been playing that, and also I watched. What? What?
Sorry.
you was looking at the notes, I think.
Sorry. I'm sitting on my bed and my laptop's on my lap, and I like punched the underside of it, and it like almost flew onto the floor.
Oh my
Oh
god.
lord.
I'm
Yeah, I
having-
can see why you went. Oh my god.
Sorry, I like completely interrupted what you were gonna say.
It's fine.
Yeah, no, you didn't interrupt anything because I was just moving on. That I just wanted to say now that I watched the Attack on Titan final season, part 3.
Me too.
Yeah. Well, technically, it's like what was
It's-
supposed to be part 2, but like technically it's
Yeah.
part 2, because part 2 was part 2,
Yeah,
part 1,
true.
and then there's
It's-
gonna
I
be a
don't
part 2,
understand
part
how you
3.
can have
Season, part 2, part 2, and
Yes.
then there's part 3. Like, it's very confusing. I had to Google this because I did not understand what they were trying to do. I also
Basically,
did
it's
realize that
yeah.
it was gonna be like one hour special and not actual episodes.
Yeah.
I-
I was surprised.
I
how
just
long
don't
it was.
understand how they can be part 3 of a final season.
Yeah.
It's
And it's
by
No.
definition not a final season at this
I
point.
remember when the final season came out, everyone thought the last 2 was what is like part 1, part 2, right? The last 2,
Yeah,
and people thought
that's
those
how
are
it
the
is.
final 2. That's it. And yeah,
It wasn't.
cliffhanger in part 2. People got mad, but
Oh.
also like, oh my god, what a troll. And then part 3,
Yeah.
they announced turns out to be. Then they announced it's going to be 4 parts actually, not 2.
Yeah.
And I was
Yes.
like, what? So might as well just call the next one part 2
4.
of part 2.
And a half.
And then part 4 will be part 3 of part 2, because that should have been the end. But I don't know.
But isn't it? Wait.
I don't know how it
Isn't it
goes.
part? Isn't it? Is it? Wait. Let me think. Because I googled this because I was very confused.
Yes.
Isn't it that there's part 1, part 2, which is like each
Yes.
have this many episodes, and then what came out at the beginning of March was final season part 3.
Oh, yes, you're
And
right.
then final season part 4 is what comes out in October, which is like the actual final
Yes.
episode special
Yes.
of Attack on Titan.
Oh my lord, what the fuck is with
Yes.
like did they
you're
not
right.
understand what the fuck's final means though?
Yeah, no, that's like a running gag on
Yeah.
the whole internet.
Yeah, Alex is right. Part 1 was like basically the first half of the season, and then part 2 is the second half. Then-
Yeah.
Yeah, now there's 3
And then
and
the
4,
the
which is just
last-
hour-long specials.
Yeah.
It sounds unnecessarily complicated, to be honest.
It
Yeah.
is. Because I had to read like 4 articles before I understood what the hell was going on.
Yeah,
Because I was watching the special and I was like, okay, this is an hour long, but where's the rest of the final season part 3 episodes? Like, where's the rest? And then I found out that there's no rest. That this is it.
That is part 3.
That is it. That's part 3. Yeah. And I was like,
Sure.
wait.
It's about worth.
It-
It's worth like 3 episodes if you look
Yeah.
at the length. But still,
Yeah.
like,
I was just expecting there to be more episodes. Like, I hadn't realized that they were gonna release 2 specials as like the final 2 parts. So I was immensely disappointed when I figured that out. I was like, where's the rest? Is this done now?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
well, we should be getting the final season very soon.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it comes out in October.
Really?
think.
Oh, I was hoping it'd
Yeah.
be earlier.
No.
Oh my
It's like
god.
They have the spring anime season, which is like what have now, and then fall.
Oh
in
yeah,
October.
that's true. Spring season is a
So-
lot of like new.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
need
no, I
to
was disappointed too. Very sad.
Yeesh.
I need to see what's coming with spring season because I haven't been keeping up at all in the past like year or so.
Mm. You also haven't watched
No, I-
anything new, right?
Yeah. Like I mean I have a specific anime to bring up later. I mean
Okay. That's
but,
later.
yeah.
All right. Anyway, Tim, how have you been?
Yeah, so I finally finished Hogwarts Legacy. That was a couple weeks ago. I don't know if I talked about this already. I was trying to remember if I did this last stream.
Last year.
Last stream.
Stream.
Oh, stream.
Yeah.
I think
I don't
remember.
you
so.
brought it. You said you started it.
I think you brought it up that we were you were gonna play it, but
Oh
I don't think
yeah.
you mentioned playing it, like actually like
I
experiencing
remember
it.
talking about it a
You
bit.
said you're playing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go.
Anyways, so I finished that. Finished the whole game. I haven't 100%ed everything because there's like 3 million collectibles I'm just not gonna bother to do
The
because why would I?
thing a friend of
Um,
Tina's and mine, he 100%
Vex?
did it. Yeah,
I thought you 99%ed it because it bugged out.
he 99% it because there's one side quest he can't find, like
Yeah.
somewhere
that sounds
missing.
like a
Either
pain
it's
in the ass. Anyway,
yeah,
so I have thoughts. I actually overall I think my impressions of it are very positive. Um, but it is so weird because I've finished the main story. I've done all the side quests, like the you know just all that stuff. Um, and it's such a weird game where I think like some of the character side quests, they're actually better than the main quest, like several levels above it in terms of quality, which is really weird. Because the main quest I found is actually kind of like forgettable, to be honest. Um, but then you have these side quests for some of the characters you meet to become your friends. Um, and those are like so much better than the main story. So overall, it's just like a really weird sort of game to have it like that way.
mm.
But yeah, overall, I think I really enjoyed it. It was a good time, and I think I'm excited to see what they do for the next one because it's sold so many copies that it's 100% gonna get a sequel at this point.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
I,
So yeah.
I'm glad it is because like after all the backlash, I feel like I don't know. I feel like I don't think the studio did anything wrong. Like everyone seems to just hate J.K. Rowling specifically,
Yeah.
and it's kind of like the
Yeah.
game doesn't really have much to do with her other than like the original work is hers.
No,
Yeah, I
it's-
mean the thing is like it's obviously there's that whole debate about whether you support her by buying the game, and I'm sort of like in the position where it it's almost like it's almost like it's separate almost because I think there's it has this issue which I think a lot of like licensed IP games have, which is that
Mhm.
you're steering really clear of anything that's sort of like the major sort of franchise stuff.
Yeah.
You see this a lot with I think like Star Wars and stuff where it's like they'll reference stuff in the movies, which are the main sort of thing, but there's nothing like major. They're
Well-
not going to touch on anything that's going to disturb that canon, if you like.
Mhm.
that could always
So
change.
Hogwarts Legacy is kind of like that to me, I think.
No.
Where it's just so far clear of that canon that it's like, okay.
So from what
I
I
mean, you could
see, from what I hear, the problem people have is that if you buy the game, the royalties go to Rowling. But that's a whole different conversation about the royalty stuff. She gets royalties on pretty much anything Universal at this point. Is it Universal? No, Warner Brothers.
Uh,
Right?
I don't know.
Is Harry Potter Universal or Warner Brothers?
Harry
don't
Potter
know.
is Warner Brothers.
It's Warner Brothers, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So she
yeah.
gets, she gets a lot of the royalties from like Hogwarts theme park, like the amusement park stuff. Yeah.
I mean, the interesting thing is, I mean, with that whole debate, I don't understand. Like, clearly she must have made money off the Fantastic Beasts movie, and nobody was complaining about that.
Yeah, that's what's that's
As
what's
far as I can
weird
tell,
to
so,
me as
like-
well. Like
Yeah,
people,
and like also like it. I know that like the devs have already been paid for like
their work.
working on the game,
Yeah.
but like I do feel like, but if like the whole boycott thing succeeded, that kind of fucks their future prospects up too.
Yeah, because this studio is their first big game as well.
Yeah.
Before this, they worked on Cars. I don't know what else.
I mean, I don't know
Disney.
how. Obviously, I think Tarun, you've played it. I personally, having played the whole game, I did get the sense that obviously they don't want to like interact with the whole debate like directly, but I think there were like points in that game where they were trying to make the point like, okay, here we don't agree with what's going on, and
Yeah, but
Okay.
also when the game was made, this was being made. There was this whole controversy wasn't really a big thing. So,
Yeah.
and also I think it's also a matter of just like the franchise is just bigger than the author at this point
By a lot, I would
by
say.
a lot. Like it's the same case with Star Wars as well. Like yeah, people acknowledge who came up with it, but at the end of the day, it is bigger than that person now, which is kind of
Yeah,
sad
it's.
for the author, but at the same time, it is reality of what happens.
I feel like it's kind of unfortunate though, because like as bad as some of the script can be when George Lucas was in charge,
Mm.
at least the stories made sense.
Yeah, that's that's a whole
It
different
didn't.
debate, a discussion, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah. I know.
But yeah, I think Hogwarts Legacy overall, really enjoyed it. It's just like the main story is really weird because the main story is like it's fine, it'll do. It's not very memorable compared to like all the side questing stuff you do with some of the characters, which is really good.
Mm.
Mhm.
Because if you like the Fantastic Beasts movie, there's sort of like a quest line that will sort of cater to that. If you're sort of like a more mainstream fan of the Harry Potter books, there's bits of it that will, you know, so it sort of has that really like neat appeal, I think, in the side quests, but not in the main plot, which is kind of strange. Um, so I kind of want to see what they do next, because like 100% a sequel's coming based on how much money they make. That's like, they haven't announced it, I don't think, but like, I think it's pretty much guaranteed based on how much money they've made, how much they've sold.
I would say
So
so.
yeah, and the combat, I enjoyed the combat. The way they did the world was really nice.
Did you Avada Kedavra, everyone?
Well, I did. I think I did learn the spell, so
I
I
didn't
did
learn
try it
any
out.
of this.
I don't know how far you've got into it, but yeah.
I got one option. I only got to the first one, and I chose not to learn it.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, there is some
What a
room
good
for
day
role
to
playing
choose.
there, so yeah. I mean, it is interesting. I think
Yeah.
obviously huge room for improvement on the next one,
Oh, 100%.
which is actually which is more exciting than anything else. I think.
Yeah, and I'm
Because what they
sure
have is good. Yeah.
the studio is gonna be excited working on it too, because again, it is their first big AAA title.
Yeah, I mean, I do find myself thinking because obviously anyone who knows me knows I'm a huge fan of Bioware games. So is it at the back of my mind? I'm just sort of thinking like, what Bioware would have done when they were at the height of their powers, but sadly these
I
days they're not so much. So yeah,
yeah.
so yeah.
Bro, can we get Knights of the Old Republic finally though? Like that's been in
Uh,
limbo forever.
It's been
I've
delayed
heard
in
bad things about the development. Yeah,
Yeah.
development
yeah,
hell or something at
yeah,
I just want KOTOR 2 back, man.
the moment.
yeah. Yeah. So excited to see more. Good first game. Some really good stuff. Character work is really good.
Yeah.
So interesting stories, interesting characters. I will say though, Turin, I don't know how far you got into it, but I think it's a weird game. I mentioned this last time. I think that it gets better the more you play. So
Yeah.
you need to
Definitely
put in
mentioned
some
that.
hours until
I think it's
until it's actually good. Yeah.
I think it's been about 3 weeks since I last played it. I do plan on
Yeah.
going back to it soon. We'll see.
Yeah. No, you should because I think like the more you play, the better it gets because you experience more and the better stuff, the best content in the game is like later on, 100%. So yeah, cool stuff. What else have I been doing? Just PC things. I'm still enjoying my new PC, just trying out a whole bunch of games, new and old.
Hell
Um,
yeah.
I mean, what else are you gonna do, right? Just trying out new stuff. I mean, I tried. Most recent thing was I've been playing through Mass Effect again, on PC, which has been a fun time. I think I'm about ready to retire that franchise because I played it through so many times. So now I think it's after the current playthrough, I'm gonna put it to rest
To put
finally.
it to rest.
I
Yeah.
funny you mentioned that because I was looking at Andromeda for like actually playing through.
Andromeda is a very weird game, and it's 100% inferior to the trilogy.
Story-wise or gameplay-wise? Because like,
Story-wise,
Story.
that's the important thing.
Okay.
Gameplay-wise, it's the best, 100%.
okay, then I'm probably gonna like the thing is I really liked Mass Effect trilogy, story-wise,
Yeah.
but the gameplay put me off
Oh,
so
yeah,
badly
it-
that I didn't want to replay it. Like legitimately, I was like, I want to experience this again, but the gameplay is not great.
I mean, I would say like the best thing about the Legendary Edition when they did the remaster was they made Mass Effect 1, which was the absolute worst. They made that playable.
Mhm.
And the rest I found is like, okay, it's tolerable.
I genuinely found Mass Effect 2's gameplay better than 3 though.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think 2 is my favorite one, personally. 3, uh, 3, well, you know, there's a whole debate to be had about 3, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Cover's too sticky, man. Cover systems need
is.
to actually work for them to actually put it in my opinion.
Yeah. If they did like a proper remake of that whole series, I would be so happy.
Mhm.
If they brought it up to date, I would be so happy with that. That'd be like a
Yeah.
day one buy for me.
Mm.
For sure. Me too.
Yeah, Andromeda is a weird one because back when it released, people were very negative about it. I think it's actually a lot better than people said it was, but it's definitely
mean-
not as good.
I think the
Yeah.
reason people hated it was because of how jank like visual effects were,
Yeah, it's still kind of jank.
like
to be
facial
honest.
expressions and stuff too.
Yeah,
Like now it's mostly positive on Steam,
yeah, it's a good one. The gameplay is really really good.
and it's only 800 baht now too. So like,
Oh, I mean
what,
I'm pretty sure it's on
third?
Game Pass. So if you guys wanna,
yeah, it's like
Jump in.
$30 ish, maybe 20-ish, like depending on the exchange rate right now.
yeah, it's worth checking out. I mean, if you got some time to kill. So yeah, I mean, also because now I've got on PC, I was able to mod it a bit to adjust the graphics, push them up. That was
Mhm.
nice.
Oh, you
Yeah.
should get Sifu on PC and then mod that.
Bro,
That's fun with
yes.
mods. You can get different
I
animations
miss-
too, so different kind of combat style.
Yeah, I used to be really into modding back when I had my old PC. Now I'm getting back into it. It's one thing I missed when I was on
Playing
console.
XCOM 2 with mods is something else.
Yeah, I mean, there's certain games that I feel like you need mods. So Skyrim, you need mods.
Yeah,
There's no
Skyrim,
option.
Fallout,
Yeah,
XCOM. I feel like now.
yeah.
GTA, GTA has a lot of big ridiculous ones. Yeah.
I mean, I always entertain myself because the next thing I got on my list is Dragon Age Origins. So I'm gonna do a playthrough of that. So if you didn't like Mass Effect because of the gameplay, you should try Dragon Age.
I played
It's-
it
it's
back
even
in the
older.
day, actually.
It's
Like,
even older.
the thing is, I don't mind old games styles. Like, I actually like the combat of Dragon Age Origins, from what I remember.
I mean,
Like,
I do
it's-
enjoy it. It's just you have to
Oh.
mod it to make it look playable.
Wait, so Kina, do you think
These
you would
days.
have a different opinion on Mass Effect's gameplay if you had played it at the time?
No, because the cover system sucks.
It
Like,
wasn't very
Rainbow
good
S-
back in the day, even.
like-
you know.
No, but like I grew up with Rainbow Six Vegas 2, and like if a game that old can have better cover system than Mass Effect, I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's not.
Mm, fair.
It's so bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I got a bunch of stuff on the backlog that I'm slowly trying to assemble stuff that I haven't played in a while when I go back through.
Yeah.
Dragon Age is top of that because I think it's a phenomenal game.
I think so. Like I played through about like 80% of Dragon Age Origins.
It's
And,
it's a
like-
really good game. It's underrated.
It is,
No one
it is.
remembers it. No one remembers it, and I'm so sad.
What do you
about
mean
that.
no one remembers it? There's a fucking there's an entire series.
Yeah, but if you look, what I mean is, if you look at the Dragon Age, okay, let's do Dragon Age 2, more Dragon Age Inquisition. If you look at it, the first game had a tone and a sort of setting that wasn't really carried forward, I would say. So
I haven't played the sequel, so I don't know. But like everyone who I've talked to, it says that Origins is the best one.
Origins is the best one.
I mean, I agree.
Yeah,
I mean,
the thing
I
is,
say I
like,
agree, but I
yeah.
haven't played the second and third one. So
Well, what you notice is the second one, it's very different. And then by the time you get to Inquisition, the tone is not dark fantasy anymore. It's more like traditional fantasy, which is fine for some
Yeah.
people.
Mhm.
But I'm sort of thinking like, oh, the first
Yeah.
one, they absolutely nailed it.
Mhm.
Still probably one of the best games I've ever played.
Was
so.
it also written by Drew Karpyshyn?
That's a good question, actually. I'm gonna check that.
Because like I find that like a lot of Bioware works that are really good are written by Drew Karpyshyn, or at least co-written by him.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, he wrote Mass Effect 1 and 2, and he didn't do 3, so that tells you.
Yeah, but like 3 had a lot of great moments, but like had a lot of like meh moments too.
Yeah, that's my issue with it. It hits a lot of beats, but then the rest.
Like okay, does anyone care about spoilers for 3?
Or Dragon
Is
Age
anyone-
3?
Well, Tyrone, you should probably play it, but yeah,
What?
Alex, I don't know how you were with it.
Mass Effect 3.
Yeah.
I'll play it, so I'll probably avoid spoilers.
Yeah.
Okay, I won't say anything then.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. But obviously, if you guys have any suggestions for backlog games I should play, I'm open to hearing them.
Play Sleeping
what-
Dogs.
Give me like a few like styles, like style games you like, and I'll come up with a list.
I mean, I will say the other thing I've got on my list is Chrono Trigger, which I've heard very good things about.
Chrono Trigger is fun. It's very old though, isn't it?
Yeah, I got the old PC port that they released. So I've been meaning to try that because I'm a sucker for a good story, and apparently it's really really good. So
Yeah.
at some point, I'm going to be going through that.
Play Sleeping Dogs too. Definitely put that in your list.
Yeah.
You've played it before, no?
I think I played it a bit. I haven't gone through all of it.
You need to finish it. Maybe Hellblade.
Senua's
Senua?
Yeah, Senua's Sacrifice.
The sequel is coming out soon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't
Ooh.
Hellblade by the studio that butchered Devil May Cry?
Is it? I don't
Hellblade
know.
is Ninja Theory.
Hellblade is very
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
team that butchered Devil May Cry.
Sad.
Sad. Well, this game is nothing like Devil May Cry. so-
I know. I heard good things about the game, but every time I hear that game's name, I'm like, I can't play their games. It reminds me too much of that disgrace.
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
Like I have
Well,
genuine hatred for the reboot.
Yeah, I've got Sable back on my list.
Oh, Sable's pretty fun.
Sable.
I
yeah.
played on Xbox. I want to get the full PC experience with a big monitor, so I'm looking forward to that. And then there's Horizon again, of course. That would be
Horizon.
like the 7th time I'm playing that.
Mhm.
Bro.
Looking forward to that as
How
well.
many hours does it take to to finish it once?
Not long. Like 12 hours.
It depends how much you do, right? Because there's a lot of
Yeah.
side quests.
Yeah, because like I'm not the type to do a lot of side quests, but like I hear it actually does affect the main quest though.
Not too much. Just like story-wise, it'll be better you do all this side quests.
Yeah.
The
The DLC is in it as well. It's phenomenal. That DLC is amazing.
yeah. So I think everything
Yeah.
together is like what 23 hours.
It's I mean, I do everything.
Yeah,
when I play
everything.
games, so
When you do, if you do everything, it's like 30 hours, right?
30, 40 hours. Yeah.
I don't know if
Depends.
40.
Well, I mean,
I
if you
don't
count
underst-
Hunting Grounds and DLC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't understand why I'm so hesitant to put in 30, 40 hours on a new game when I play, like, when I repeat an old game, like, 10
Oh, yeah.
times. like
Yeah.
Resident Evil 4, I have played so many times at this point. And, like League of Legends, I have 1K hours in. And Destiny, I have what, like, let me check. Destiny. I have 900 hours in.
Uh-huh.
Like, I genuinely don't understand why I'm hesitant to play something new that's gonna take 40 hours.
Yeah, I
Especially
don't get
considering-
that. You guys
Yeah.
play all these games like 4, 5, 600 times, and I'm like, how? How is this possible?
It's a good
'Cause,
game.
like,
I don't
Yeah.
have even time
Well-
to play through one game.
I mean, for me, I don't know. Like like right now I have time, right? Like
Yeah.
Mm.
Wild Hearts came out. I was gonna mention this earlier, but I forgot.
Have they
Wild Hearts
fixed
came
it?
out, and I don't know, but I
Oh,
I
boy.
spent after 1 week I was 60 hours in,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and Wolong came out. Also, it also has the performance issues, by the way. Same
Mhm.
Oh yeah, heard
Uh,
about that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
But I was 20 hours in 2 days after it got released. Like, legitimately, I feel like this month I have had no life.
Yeah.
But like, I still am doing stuff on weekends, so it's kind of like, what's going on? Why do I have extra time in my life?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I see. I have a bunch of stuff I'm looking forward to. Horizon will be fun because I think I can up the settings past the console, so that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. Also, exclusive announcement. I'm doing a Hi-Fi Rush stream. I didn't even know this myself until like you mentioned it earlier. So
Yes!
Hell yeah.
apparently that's happening now.
Fuck
Uh,
yeah!
happy.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
I love
Yeah,
it.
it's so exclusive. Even I didn't know about it.
Yeah.
Yes, he only found out about an hour ago.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Amazing.
Yeah, but yeah, some interesting stuff. I mean, I was gonna say something I completely forgot.
Wow.
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 I'm sure it'll come back to me
How
eventually.
dare
It's
you?
okay.
Oh,
I'm so curious now.
yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave you on tenterhooks.
Leaving me
It's,
hanging.
You
Yeah.
just gotta pull them in, you know?
Yeah. Tell you
Yeah.
what, let's move on, and I'll come back to it. I'll just jump in if I remember.
What if you don't remember though?
Then he doesn't remember.
Then it'll be a mystery lost to time forever.
Yes.
Oh,
What,
that's
like
the
the
worst.
like the mysterious missing episode too?
Yes.
Yes.
What? Was there an episode?
Ooh,
You'll never
we
know.
know. Maybe we're just gaslighting everyone to thinking there was an episode too.
You never did it.
Shit.
Oh.
If
We
you
never
did
did
that,
it.
then
Or
like
we
you
did.
tricked me really well too. Shit, I thought I was there.
Yeah.
It was
but-
all a dream.
Yeah, Alex, how's your month been?
I actually did. I did a lot of shit. I don't know how, because I was still crying for uni. But
Oh.
I have my last class on Friday, and then I don't have class until September because I'm
Ooh.
writing my thesis full time. Starting, well, I have one deadline left, and then in April I'm writing my thesis full time, so I'll have actual time.
Nice.
Yay, let's go.
Yay.
I'm so happy.
Can we expect more content?
More
Yes,
streams.
definitely.
Hell yeah, we can do more stuff.
Nice.
I plan some stuff. I'm planning on editing some. I want to like make a recap for Resident Evil 2. It's been so
Ooh.
long since I played it, so people know what the hell is going on.
Sure.
I'm like planning on making some shorts, so like content's coming up, yo.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Ooh. So yeah. And also I went to Disneyland last weekend.
Woo. How was that?
How was that?
It was amazing. It was great. I loved it. Well, I
But you've
love
been
it
there
all.
before, though, haven't you?
I have been.
Okay.
The first time I went was in 2017, and I think this was like the 7th or 8th time I've been since.
8 times.
Also, I have an annual pass.
Oh.
I can just go into the park, so that's great. Yeah, no, I think I've been every year except for 2020.
Nice.
Understandable.
Yeah,
Okay.
makes sense. Yeah.
Wait,
I'm
so you've been there about 8 times in 6, maybe not even 6, 5 years, because we don't count
Yeah.
2020.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you go twice in a year or like 3 times in a year?
Well, funny story actually. I think the next 6 months, I'll be going there every other month. So
That's a lot in Disneyland.
I've been there. I was there last weekend. I'm going in May on the same date, so like 17th of May ish. Then I'm going in June, the end of June. Then I'm going in August. and then I'm going up in October,
Oh my god.
probably.
Just,
Um,
just for the kicks. You know,
Just
how
for
it
the
is.
for
kicks.
fun. I don't know, man. I have 2 friends who also have annual passes.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going with them next month, and then last week was with one of them. So we were just the 2 of us.
Mm.
And then in June we're going with a bigger group with some people that have never been before, so it's like a big group trip.
Nice.
In August I'm taking my nephews because they're like 15-ish right now. And every time they see me, they're like, "When are we going? When are we going? When are we going to Disneyland? I want to go with you to Disneyland." And now they're
Yeah.
at the age where it's like fun for me as well to bring them with me. So I'm planning.
Implying it wasn't before.
No, well, like if they're too young, obviously, if I'm alone, I'm gonna be like their sole
Mm.
like caregiver for
Yeah.
the weekend.
Yeah.
And I'm 26 now, but I mean, that's still like a big responsibility if they're like smaller to bring them all the way to Paris to like an amusement park. But now they're a bit older, so they're like 15-ish. They're teenagers now, so that's fine. Like that's more fun for them as well for me. So I'm taking them in August, hopefully. Then I'm bringing one of my other friends with me because she's never been in October for like around her birthday. Yeah. So lots of Disneyland. I'm very excited. I love it there.
Turin, let me ask you this question: have you been to Disneyland? Because I know you lived in Florida for a while.
No.
Oh my god.
I was
Oh
there
my
for
God.
2, almost 3 years, and no, I never
I
went
think
to
we've talked
Disneyland.
about this before.
Yeah, we
Wow.
Yeah,
Have
I
we?
was
Oh.
equally as disappointed when I heard it the first time.
did.
Tina, Disneyland? You been?
To be fair,
Anywhere?
Tarun was in Florida.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
But no, I have been to Disneyland, I think, but it's probably been like 15 years, so I don't remember anything.
which
No,
Disneyland was it though?
Don't remember. Like, wait,
Oh, okay.
what locations are there?
There's
Well, Paris.
Paris,
Hong Kong.
Florida,
Hong Kong.
Los Angeles,
Probably would have
Kong.
been LA
No,
if
Shanghai.
I did.
Shanghai? I thought it was Hong Kong.
Shanghai.
Oh, okay.
Tokyo.
Tokyo has a Disneyland?
Yeah, I've been to the
Yeah.
Tokyo one. That's why I'm asking.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know that.
Yeah,
That was
I
fun.
don't
I
know.
think that's it.
I don't even know if I have been actually. I might be thinking of like Universal.
Yeah, I've been to
Uh,
Universal, but not even like in the main part, just the outside park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been to Universal a few times
Mm.
just because that's where my family took me growing up. I've
Mm.
never been a theme park kind of guy.
Me neither, but I love Tokyo Disneyland. It's tons to eat.
I mean, I would love to be in a Disneyland. I grew up with Disney, but like I just never had a chance and I just haven't sought it out.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, obviously, it's like not super easy, but quite easy for me to get to Paris because
yeah.
we just drive there, and it's like a 6-hour drive, and it's fine. So like, I get it. It's more like it's very accessible to me in a sense.
Mhm.
But yeah, if you can, I recommend going to.
Well,
If it-
not if you
Better
don't like
comes up, I will.
crowds.
Well, don't
if you don't.
yeah, if you don't like it. Well, yeah,
I mean,
but yeah.
I
Don't
don't
like
like crowds, but I would like to experience it once. But I don't think I will go out of my way to try it. But if it like pops up as a chance, I can like say like if I'm going to Tokyo or something, and like my friends are like, "You want to go to Disneyland Tokyo?" I'll be like, "Hell yeah!"
Yeah,
it's
fair enough.
it's very busy
Well,
the Tokyo.
if I'm in Tokyo and you're coming to visit me, then we could go. Just
I mean,
saying.
hell yeah, you know? I mean,
The Tokyo,
I'll-
have you been to the Tokyo one, Alex?
I've never been to Japan.
Oh wow, okay, so that'll be. I don't know if Disneyland's gonna be your top thing to do there, but
No,
actually
but
going
I'm
to
gonna be
Japan
there
next
for a
month.
while,
Go
so
to
it's
the
fine.
Ghibli Museum.
go to the
Oh my
Ghibli
God.
Museum. Yeah, I've been
So
there. It's
excited
amazing.
for
It's
that!
amazing.
My Japanese teacher, when it opened for like first admissions, she showed me a video just to like so I could practice my listening skills and stuff. We
Uh-huh.
were both just like, "It's so cute! Oh my god, it's amazing!"
That's beautiful.
It's really cool because they do like I don't know if you know this. They do like they show like little short movies they make, and there's like a few
Oh,
ones. They only show them there, not you can't see them anywhere else.
oh my
Uh,
god, I did not
and
know
they
that.
rotate them in like over the year.
Oh
So
my god, that sounds
they have a
amazing.
little theater. It's amazing. It's so cool.
I'm so hyped. Oh,
And so I went there. I was like, I want to go back so badly. Yeah.
amazing. Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I definitely want to go there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stick around for the movie. That's the main tip.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
I definitely would like to go as well. Like, I'm actually going to Japan next month as well, but like
Oh.
not Tokyo region, so like not gonna be able to visit any of these places.
Oh, sad.
I'm going to Fukuoka for like going with my family.
Oh, nice.
I don't know exactly what's been planned because I'm just leaving the planning to them. I'm planning on doing another trip to Tokyo before I go back to school because I want to visit my friends in Tokyo. But
Mhm.
yeah,
Oh, there's
Nice.
too much to do there, man. I feel like I could go back like another 3 times and I'd still not be done.
like
Oh,
my first time going was in 2013, I want to say. And like, oh no, that's the second time. The first time I went with my dad on a business trip, and I don't remember shit because I was like 6.
oh yeah.
But the second time I went with my high school friend and some family members, and we went to Akihabara, and it was really fun just going around, like going to restaurants and such. It's like all like the hidden restaurants because my friend knew a lot of them, and it was really
Yeah.
fun.
That's so cool. That's nice. I'm so jealous. I also want to go.
I mean, hey, if I remember where they are when you go to Tokyo, I can be like, hey, it's here. This one's here.
Yeah, that would be great.
Oh,
Amazing.
man.
It's been 10
Yeah.
years though, so I don't know how many I actually remember.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I mean, guys, Tokyo was literally the last vacation I had before 2020 hit, and I'm so glad I went because,
Oh,
oh
damn.
man, what a last vacation.
Yeah, that's so good.
Yeah.
Bro,
I had a
was so happy
burnout
to
before 2020 hit. Lol.
You were what?
I had a burnout when 2020 hit.
Like,
I got to recover in my own little space without anyone seeing.
uh-oh.
It was actually like, despite how horrible that period was, I was actually really
Mhm.
glad I got to do that.
Oof.
Sorry,
Yeah.
that took a dark turn.
Like I just
I
having
will-
collective like 2020 flashbacks at the moment.
Yeah.
Oof.
This is gonna be really strange, but like I actually didn't mind 2020 at all.
Well, it was quiet, so we had that.
It was quiet.
Because like I
Mhm.
because it was because like I ever since I came back from America and like went back to school in Thailand, right? Like I didn't really reconnect with my family until 2020,
Right.
but like I ended up spending so much time with my cousins when the lockdowns happened because I live in a household where like my extended family lives in one house.
Mm.
So like I didn't really have any social issues because I was living with like 6 families.
Yeah, I get
Yeah.
that. I
Yeah.
spent a few months at my parents' house because I have asthma, so I was like, I had roommates. I had like 5 roommates, and
Mhm.
not that I didn't trust them to not get infected with COVID, but I didn't. Basically.
Yeah.
Um, and
Wow.
and so I went to my parents' house. I think as soon as the lockdown was announced in the Netherlands, and I stayed there for like I think 2-3 months, and I really like. I was glad I did because, well, obviously my parents have a house and they have a backyard and they have separate rooms, and I was living in a student house, so I had one room to myself
Makes
and then like
sense.
common areas. But also I have a few sisters that live in the area, and so I got to spend time with them as well and with my parents. And I hadn't like lived with my parents since I left for uni, so it was nice to like spend some time with them. Like, yeah, little like positive note.
Yeah, I definitely Yeah, that's kind of my positive note for 2020 as well.
Yeah.
Wow, went from
Nice.
Disneyland to 2020. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Well, we could go
Right.
back to
Okay.
Disneyland. I have lots to talk about.
Please do. I want to hear more about Disneyland.
Okay,
Yeah.
so so they had this. I don't know if I've talked about this before, but gotcha is like the bane of my existence because
Okay.
I need to get the one I want. I need it. I have to get it. And so basically, for in Disneyland, they have these like um box with tiny plushies, but they're closed, so you can't see which ones are in it. So it's like a chance thing, right? It's gotcha. And they
Yeah.
had one that was really cute. It was a Baymax s'more. Like Baymax was a s'more,
Oh my god.
and
That sounds
um,
amazing.
and they're so freaking cute. And there's like 5 other or like 4 other ones you could get out of the box, and the box is like 17 euros. And I really wanted Baymax because I love Baymax. I think he's so underrated. Baymax amazing. The Baymax s'more plushie is so freaking adorable. The big one was sold out, so I was like, I'm getting that little one. I'm getting it. I don't care. I want it. And so these plushies, they have like they're scented, so you can smell the box and like smell a scent. And some of them have very distinctive smells. Like Minnie Mouse was like a strawberry cupcake, so she was very like strawberry. So we knew like, oh, that's Minnie Mouse. Like I don't need that one.
It makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, and we got one, and we like spent like 20 minutes. Like me and my friend, we spent 20 minutes like sniffing all these boxes. And like
That's
smell
beautiful.
doors. And then we were like convinced we had it. We were like, this one smells like sweet, smells a bit like chocolate. I'm convinced it's Baymax. So I went to pay, and um, the Disney employee that helped me, she was like, "Oh, that's so exciting! I'm so curious which one you're gonna get." And so I opened it at the cash register because I wanted to show her, and it was Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
Smelled like honey, which is fair enough. It just smells like sweet. And so my friend was like, "Oh, are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I love Winnie the Pooh. Honestly, I do. I grew up like reading Winnie the Pooh stories with my mom. Like, it has special memories, so I was fine." But this was on a Friday, and we were there until Sunday morning. And so we went back on Friday night, and I was like lying in bed and just thinking, I need to get this Baymax.
Uh-oh.
I need
I I
I
feel
know
like that is the worst mindset to go in for a Thatcher box, though.
I know it was, and I was like, "Oh fuck, I can't let this go. I need it. I want it. I want it so bad." And I like
Just that
dreamt
SpongeBob
about it,
gif.
and like I couldn't let it go. And my friend was like, "Are you sure?" And I was like, "No, but I want it so bad." And so on Saturday morning, I googled how to find Baymax.
Oh my god.
Watched a few TikToks. And so basically, some people were like, well, Baymax, wait, I'll send you a picture so you can see what he looks like. Baymax is like square, and most of the other plushies were like round. So if you
This
shake
is so
the box,
elaborate.
I know. So if you shake the box, the other plushies will move more. Like you will hear them move. But if you have Baymax, it will barely move because it's square. So it's like it takes up more space in the box. And so I
Okay.
watched a few videos of people getting the boxes, and like some of them got Baymax and some of them didn't. And I was like, okay, I have a strategy. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I sent you a picture in the chat, by the way, so you can see what it looks like.
I'm watching.
His tail looks so
Ah,
cute.
I
It's
want
so
this.
Yeah,
it's
that's
so
cool.
cute. And so I was like, I I told my friend because she was in the shower while I was watching these in the morning, and when she came out of the shower, I was like, I have a plan. And she's like, oh no. And I was like, no, no, no. Hear me out. I have a plan, and it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. So we like went and looked for these boxes, and she was like, okay, so how disappointed are you gonna be if it's not Baymax? And I was like, um, I'll be like a bit like very pretty disappointed, but also if it's any other one, I think I'll be fine. They're all cute. Minnie Mouse, I didn't want her because I didn't like that one, but you could smell that that was Minnie Mouse, so it's fine. Like safe, it's all good.
I just
So
have this
we-
image of you and your friend in the shop just stiffing boxes.
That's what we did.
Oh my god.
Honestly, this story reminds me a bit of my Yu-Gi-Oh days.
And so
Because
It-
like,
Does yours have a happy ending?
yeah, actually, it does.
Oh, nice. Okay.
but
Well-
but yeah, because like, you go to first though.
Okay. Yeah. So basically, we went back to the store that had the boxes, and there were not a lot left. And so we were like, "Oh, we need to like find Baymax." And there was an employee, a Disney cast member, like standing in front of the little like place where all the boxes were, because he was like monitoring everyone, because he didn't want people to like open the boxes secretly and find which ones were which. And so we spent like 10 minutes like shaking all the boxes. And so I had one box where I was convinced like this is Baymax. It has to be. It doesn't move a lot. It feels like it probably is Baymax. It smells not like the other ones. This is it. And then my friend was like, wait, I found another one that doesn't shake as much either, but it feels different. And I was like, oh, fuck.
Oh.
So I had two boxes in my hand, right? And I was like, oh yeah, okay. So one of them was like, if you turn them upside down, if you shook them both, one of them was still like, it moved around quite a lot still. And so I was like, okay, I'll switch them out. So I took the other one that my friend gave me at the last minute, and we went to go and pay. She was like, I'm so nervous. I don't know how to console you if it's not Baymax. I'm gonna be like so upset for you, but also this is very awkward. Like I'm gonna be so awkward about it. And I was like, no, but I feel bad because I don't want you to feel awkward because I'll be fine, but I'll be disappointed. But like, don't feel bad about it because this is like my own like consequences of my own action. So don't worry about it. And so we went outside to open the box, and we were both so nervous. And I opened the box, and the first thing I see is like a little s'mores cracker, and I was like, oh! And I got it. I got Baymax.
Oh my god.
And it was all good. It's so
Good
cute.
ending.
And like we jumped up and down, and we were like screaming. We were like, oh! It was very satisfying. Also,
Amazing.
very special.
That's a beautiful story.
Let's just show
Yeah.
everyone this is what he was looking for.
Look how cute he is. It's
It is very
adorable.
cute.
Ugh. I walked around with him in my hand for like 2 hours after. I was like, he's mine. And I put him like near my alarm clock so I can always see him when I wake up. It's great.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I love
So,
your bond with your Baymax.
Yeah. I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
Sort of related question, Alex. How are you when games have loot boxes?
So you know
She plays Genshin, bro.
Yeah, Genshin has gotcha.
This is a real life loot box kind of situation.
And I
Yeah.
have spent just a little too much money on Genshin.
Just a little. Are you
Just a
sure
little.
that's it?
And we're gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, and I remember my friend was like, "This is so dangerous because this is like gambling, but with plushies." And I was like, "Yeah, it's very dangerous." She was like, "I don't approve."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of grew up with Yu-Gi-Oh, so like gacha is normal.
I
Um
didn't, and I'm so impulsive. It's a problem.
boy.
So yeah, no, this was an adventure, like a proper like multiple day spanning adventure.
Oh,
But-
let me tell you though, Legoland does the same thing with minifigures.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Because there's a Lego shop in Disneyland, and there's
Yeah.
like special like Disney Lego figures, and people
Yeah.
like squish the package to try and find the one they want.
Yeah.
But with this
You
box,
can feel the
do
shape.
that because it's a box.
Yeah.
So I was very upset about it, but I found it. It's fine. I found Baymax. It's great. And I also got a really cool print. I got a Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse print. I also sent it in chat because I was
Ooh,
like,
yes.
Yeah.
Let me show
That's also
that.
Yeah, bring that on up. It's pretty cool.
because I wrote my thesis about this movie.
It's a good
in my-
movie.
in
A
my
really
bachelor.
good movie.
And my friend, we went to the shop. There's this like bookstore in Disneyland where you can get different like books, coloring books, or like books about attractions and just the park in general. And I was looking somewhere else, and my friend comes up to me and she's like, "Alex, don't freak out, but there's this really cool
But
Into the Spider-Verse print, and
There
I
it
want you
is.
to be calm about it." And so I was like, "I'm buying this. I don't care. I'm buying this." So I did.
There
It's
it
I
great.
would have done the same. Don't worry.
It's on
Yeah.
screen.
I'm a very big Spider-Man fan.
There, people can see how it looks. Oh, look at that.
I mean,
That's-
doesn't
that
that look
very
amazing?
So
It's so
pretty.
good. Oh, it's so
Super
good. So yeah.
Does it come with a frame?
I just
stuff?
noticed that she's wearing Gwen. Spider Gwen
yeah.
is wearing shoes.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, you didn't notice that in the film?
You didn't notice that?
I was I don't notice details a lot of the time, okay?
Fair enough.
But also I
Okay,
was too
little sneak
devastated
peek
at
at
the
my
the
hand.
beginning of the film
Oh,
to
right.
like notice
Fair enough.
anything.
Yeah. I mean, here she's
okay.
wearing sneakers, but I think in the first movie it's ballet flats.
I don't even
Like
remember.
with like
yeah.
with like little like what'd you call them? Laces, I guess. Not laces, but the little like strings.
Yes, that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I got that, which is good. I spent a lot of money, so I have no money anymore.
What
Wait.
is money anyways, right?
Which is fine. I got Baymax. That's all that matters, honestly.
Well,
Yeah,
hey, you can take it with you.
And
You can't
also
take it
in
with
the
you.
yeah, that's true. And I can
Why
just
not
have
spend it on
Baymax
Disneyland
in my
Gacha?
life. Yeah, exactly.
Disneyland.
Exactly.
I mean, shit. If you're gonna spend it on gacha, might as well spend it on a physical gacha, right? Better than spending it on Genshin.
True.
That is very
That
true.
is true.
Very, very true.
Yeah, that's very true.
Like Genshin servers might shut down one day, but if you get this, you'll keep it for your life.
Yeah, I'm gonna
It's
cherish
absolutely,
Baymax
like,
for the rest of
it's-
my life.
There's no judgment from me, by the way. I would 100% do the same thing.
I don't feel judged. I feel very confident in the choices that I've made.
Oh yeah,
That's
no,
okay.
it was a great choice. It's okay, I get it.
Yeah, and I also got Winnie the Pooh, so like win-win. I got two. Amazing.
Mhm.
So yeah. Also, fun fact, we did a Disney pub quiz like a week before we went to Disneyland, and we got second place. This
Oh,
is just
nice.
a little humble brag. But I
What's
just
the
wanted to
Disney-
share.
What's the Disney pub quiz?
Do you know a pub quiz?
Yeah, I know. Like, what
Yeah.
kind of questions they ask?
It's like a Disney themed one, just all the questions are Disney related.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
So
Mm.
we all knew a lot of shit about Disneyland, which I was surprised, but I did not think we would get top 5 because I've never done well in this sort of stuff. And then we got second place, which is bizarre, but yeah, that was fun. Also, I finally finished God of War Ragnarok.
Woo!
Yes. Yeah.
I think I finished it when we played Pico Park, but then we were playing Pico Park, so I didn't really have time to talk about it because it was so much chaos.
Yes.
But
course.
holy crap, it took me so long to finish this game.
it's a long game.
It's a very long game.
You did
very
everything,
surprised.
right? Like 100%.
Yeah,
Mm.
almost.
And
I
That's
did
more
not
than- yeah, you-
fight the
that's more than I could
berserkers
say.
because they stress me out.
but
And I have not finished like the after, like the post game stuff yet.
mm.
But I did do as much as I could.
So which means you
story
also
and stuff.
did you did all the side missions.
I did, yeah. I did do the one in
Swaltaheim.
yeah, I did do that one after I finished the game.
Mm-hmm.
because I didn't realize. This is spoilers.
I mean, it only
Spoilers?
shows up
mean-
after you finish the game.
Yeah.
What?
The
No, it doesn't. Right? You can play it before you finish the game.
can you?
Yeah, because I went there before I finished the game. I was like, these enemies are strong. I'm gonna leave now.
Oh, Tim, do you remember?
It's been a while since I finished that game, to be honest.
Is it the
Wait,
one on the
which-
beach?
No, wait. I think we're confusing.
Okay,
I'm
wait.
talking about no. I'm talking about where Freya's from. That one.
Oh, that one. Yeah, that you can do anytime.
Yeah. Wait, there's something in Svartalfheim? Oh, I did not find that yet.
Yeah, the one with the door in that world.
Yeah. But I don't think I've been Svartalfheim. Oh, wait.
You
Wait,
have
That's
done it.
I have.
We
I
talked
have,
about this.
I have. I'm confused.
Okay.
I'm confused.
I was so wait. I was like, I'm pretty sure because we talked about this.
Yeah. No, I did. My bad. My bad. I was confused because these realms, these names just confused the hell out of me.
Yeah. I don't know if Kina's done it.
Kina has not touched the game since he beat the main
Yeah,
story.
so he's definitely not done it.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
Not even the Freya one.
Oh my god.
That's one of the best.
I mean, I
I'm-
respect your
I'm
choices.
sorry.
ones.
Like,
So, what did you
just-
think, Alex? Overall,
I liked it. I think I thought it was good. I just have one question because.
because
Oh wait, just a second. I'll be right back. My mom's asking.
oh, okay. Well, on the top of Ragnarok, I guess. Yeah, is you have this one mission left to do, Kina, which is a very important
I-
mission.
I know, but like, just I don't know, man. Like, I'll do it at some point, but like, I haven't touched my PS5 since.
I know. But there's just
Oh my goodness.
this one mission you have to do.
I
Oh,
just
Yes.
heard from
I
my
will
parents.
keep it.
Oh, sorry.
You can
Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
Well, like apparently we're going out for dinner, and
Ah.
our reservation is like in 10 minutes.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
what?
So cliffhanger. I can't talk about the stuff.
Okay, it's no worries.
Sorry.
It's
No
okay.
worries.
I can update you after. I'll send like I don't know. We can talk about
Just
this next
send
month.
us food pics later.
Yeah,
I will.
Send us food pics.
Okay,
Yes, let us know how that goes.
I will. Also, to like, my one last question was, I remember Kina and Tarun said that they wanted to give the best the best performance award to
Freya.
the woman that played Freya. For what moment was that? Because
Her
I-
side story, I think.
so which one?
Is
Because Kina didn't play that.
no, sorry,
I
not
didn't.
that. Is the moment where she
I feel like we
finally
should drop a spoiler alert somewhere here.
Oh yeah,
spoiler.
Spoiler
Okay.
For anyone who's
Spoiler
not
for
played
Freya
Ragnarok.
just for now.
Ragnarok.
You should have played it by now, but yeah.
Bro, I'm still getting shit for a 10-year-old game. We need to give spoiler warnings.
Spoiler warning. Freya, the moment where she finally decides to not forgive Kratos, but at the same time be okay with what happened, like that
Oh
whole
right, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was my thought too.
that
Yeah,
particular
okay,
moment.
okay. That's what I thought, but I wasn't sure because I was like, I don't know what if this is what they meant.
Yeah, she forgives
But
him, but
okay.
not really.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, that was my last question, and then also I have to leave.
And just to sum up a quick bit of what Alex's story in Disneyland, here's a GIF.
I love that you did that. Oh my lord.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Can you leave that up for the rest of the stream? That will just be me.
Sure.
Yeah.
This
Sure,
is
let's
just
do
gonna
that.
be
Let's do that.
I love it. Amazing. How you did that so fast. Amazing.
It's magic.
Okay, well, I hope you enjoy the rest of the stream. I'll hang out in chat if I can.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
No
It's
worries.
no worries.
I will see you soon.
Alright.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Oh wait, I'm still here. This is
Yeah.
awkward.
Hi. Well,
Hi.
I'm leaving now. Goodbye.
bye.
See ya.
There.
That was hilarious.
There we go. All right, so we have this to replace her for now.
Yes.
Well,
What do you mean?
it seems she had a lot more points to talk about.
Yeah.
She started playing Last of Us Part 2. Also wants to start
Oh,
on
that's an
Hades.
interesting one.
Yeah. Hades, because she's been watching me play. She got this DLC for Breath of the Wild, so she's running around in Hyrule again. Very cool.
I feel like these would have all been really long points too.
Yes.
Well,
I think Tim and I would have talked about Last of Us a lot, for sure.
Yeah, but then she just started though, so yeah, I don't think you'd want to spoil her.
Yeah, yeah, I wouldn't want to spoil.
Yeah,
Probably
that's
talk
true.
about the show a bit. What else? She binged Legend of Vox Machina on Amazon and restarted Critical Role Campaign 1. Listened to first 6 episodes of the podcast during 2020 lockdown. Ah, yes, Critical Role, the D&D podcast.
Yeah, I have not seen that actually. I I I don't know. Like, I feel like when it comes to D&D, I want to be the one actually playing rather than watching someone play.
Yeah, I would want to be the one playing as well. I tried watching some people play, and I think the only one that was somewhat interesting was from, I don't know if any of you guys knew SourceFed.
SourceFed, I do not know. No.
They were a branch of Philip DeFranco's, another YouTuber's company.
I know Philip DeFranco.
Yeah, he had a company called SourceFed, and then they had a gaming channel. Well, not gaming, but like geek comics game, whatever, that channel. And that they did a series of D&D, and the only reason I was able to watch it is because they would just fuck around a lot with all the jokes and shit. Like, it was never
I feel
taken
like
so
with
seriously.
D&D though, like most of the time, like if you're playing with friends, you end up just trolling and playing around, like just making fun of everything.
And also, just to update, Legend of Vox Machina, according to Alex, is amazing. So I guess we should watch.
Wait, where did she?
Chat.
She's
in chat.
I just see BR. Oh, in chat. I was like, yeah, I thought we were talking about the chat logs.
No, not the chat logs, just in chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what was I saying? Oh, right. D&D podcasts.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's about it.
Yeah, I've played. I was going to say I played a lot of D&D, but like, I think it's more appropriate to say I played a lot of D&D back in 2013 and 2014. And then I never played it again.
Well, to talk more about on what's been happening, I see that you wrote down that there's been a new expansion for Warframe.
It's coming next month, and I am extremely excited.
Nice.
Okay, so for a what do you call it? Quick, like, context thing. The Warframe's main story is a two-sided story that merges at the very tail end of the current content. But so far, they've only shown us one side of the story. And the new expansion, which is called The Plains of Duviri, is showing the other half of the story. but like it's gonna be the start of like the story rather than like the entire thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's gonna be really cool to see as well, because like the current like one side that we do see is quite long. So
Uh-huh.
like I don't know if they're gonna like have the other side be as long as well or not, but we'll see. But yeah, from everything I've seen, it looks really interesting, and the open world is visually very cool. And it's the actual gameplay progression is apparently going to be more roguelike than the traditional Warframe style, which is interesting to me. But I also kind of see what they're trying to do by not letting you use Warframes, because Warframes are extremely busted compared to like everything else in the game. Like story wise and gameplay wise, like you can literally kill hundreds of people by breathing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But yeah. It only took them like 3 years after announcing this expansion, but
I see.
but no, it's joke. I love digital extremes. I just like making fun of them. But yeah, apparently it's also another new way of getting Warframe parts as well for like a lot of frames. So like it's gonna be really cool to see how they implement it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like alternate, like because it's gonna be a alternate start as well. You'll be able to play this at the beginning, like when you start playing Warframe, as well, instead of the current like new player experience. So like it's gonna be really cool.
Okay.
As long as they don't fuck it up, of course. I I have my bet on they'll release it and it'll be really funky and then they'll fix it. That's kind of my experience with Warframe.
Yeah. Cool.
What else? And
Yeah.
then there's also the Jedi Survivor got a story trailer.
Do we want to
Yes,
just run this?
Yeah, can we? Like
Sorry?
without getting in trouble? Can we
Yeah,
run
can we
this
just,
without
like-
getting in trouble?
I can flip the footage. That usually helps, right?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Let's do
Let's
it.
go.
Do we want audio though? Because the audio get, I don't know, but unless we talk over it a lot, let's just talk over it.
We're gonna
let's
talk.
talk
Yeah, obviously we
over it,
talk
bro.
over it. Yeah.
I mean, it's a story trailer though.
Well, we're gonna have
Oh.
to pause it a lot.
Yeah.
There.
It's fine.
Ta-da.
Let's go.
All right. I hope that's working. Oh, look at that. The GIF is still there.
The bottom right one.
Bottom right?
Oh,
No,
the top left one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Make sure audio. Yeah. Okay. I guess I'll pause the music for now for this. Okay. And let's watch.
Yeah, let's go.
It's been a long 5 years. We've tried to resist.
It does look like they've upgraded the comp.
Yeah.
Is that gameplay?
The gameplay does look a bit more updated.
Mistrust rule the galaxy.
Because like if it is upgraded, it's fine. Oh wait, let's see. Wait, did he just dual wield in the middle of the combo and then swap back to a single?
Yeah, I think so. But it
Oh,
looks
the Night
like you
Sister's
can...
back. I forgot what her name is.
I have forgotten everyone's names.
It will consume everything.
I enjoyed the first one. Did you guys enjoy the first one?
I
How'd
enjoyed
you
the
guys
I
like
first
liked
it?
the first one a lot. I just thought it was a little too janky.
Well, there's a reason
yeah,
for that.
I mean, I don't think that's particularly an issue.
No, it
Like every game's
wasn't...
gonna be a little level of jank. But
No,
like,
but I think there's a reason why that game in particular had so much more jank than others.
fair enough. Yeah, because like this game, back when it first came out, I thought it was just Star Wars Sekiro.
It is. Well,
Yeah, and it basically is.
yeah, it basically
Just
is.
with
but
more like exploration stuff.
and more PG-ness. There we go.
Oh yeah,
PGS.
we're not like blood spraying everywhere.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you guys hyped for this? What do you guys sort of think?
I'm hyped,
I'm
but not super
I'm
hyped,
excited.
but I'm hyped.
Like
I want to get it, but I feel like I should be more hyped than I am.
I'm getting it regardless because I liked the first game and I I just think I'm gonna end up enjoying it anyways.
That's fair.
Like I don't know if I'm gonna like it as much as like say Wolong that just came out recently and it's a similar style of game. Or like
No.
Sekiro. Sekiro's one of my favorite games of all
I
time.
think it's not really fair to compare it to
It's
Sekiro,
not.
though.
They're different styles.
Different
But
styles,
like
and
they're the closest thing though.
it
Is
is. No,
kind of
so that's the thing. It is the closest, and yeah, it's definitely trying to be more of like a Souls-like game
hmm
in terms like in the way of Sekiro.
hmm
Um, yeah, but I think yeah, the first game was just not polished at all, and I think it's just because
No.
they were definitely rushed, and I feel like EA did not want the game to succeed.
hmm
Because
I
they were
agree.
pushing the whole at the time they were pushing the whole games as a service model,
Yeah.
and yeah, they were hoping Battlefront 2 will be a major success and Fallen Order will
It
be like a huge flop, but it turned out both.
was the other way
It
around.
was the other way around.
Yeah.
Like I
Honestly though,
remember, yeah.
like I I wouldn't like the thing is, right, the story is interesting enough, but like I would say it's fair to compare the gameplay at least. Maybe
Mm,
not like the story, of course, but like I am going to be comparing gameplay because I think if like if somebody has to pick this style of game with like the choices being the ones that are actually available, it's going to you know go down to gameplay. I feel for me,
mm-hmm.
and like I don't think it's going to be like a extreme thing. Like I'm still going to like both of them. Just you know try to compare which ones did it better and what I would like to see going forward, kind of thing.
Mm.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
I mean, I'm
I'm
sort of
excited.
interested in this, right?
Mm-hmm.
hmm I'm very
Because
excited, but
yeah, the first game definitely had its problems, like you guys were saying, but I think there's something really good underneath. There were
oh yeah,
moments
for
in there
sure.
that I really enjoyed. So
I played
yeah.
it a lot, and I would I so I stopped playing, and then they came out with the update that let you find whatever the hell you wanted,
Oh yeah,
Right, the boss rush.
and but I was too rusty to actually do most of them because I was playing on the hardest difficulty, and yeah,
yeah.
it was pain. I wanted to revisit it, but like I just couldn't.
It's good to revisit. It's not janky or anything. Like it still feels pretty okay. It's definitely more polished
hmm
from launch.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I remember this game got like barely any marketing when it came out. So there's
Oh yeah.
quite a few people who didn't even know it was out. But I think it still made pretty big sales because well, it's Star Wars. It's people.
Yeah, I mean,
There's
And
a lot of big
I think
fans.
also it was like the first good Star Wars game that we got in like a really long time.
Mm-hmm.
Like
yeah,
I
that's true.
genuinely can't think of a good Star Wars game after Knights of the Old Republic 2.
Battlefront
Eh,
2, the
Pretty
reboot
sure
was pretty good. Like
I
only
didn't
like
enjoy it.
well, did you play it like 2 years later?
Not 2
Battlefront
years
is
later,
so
no.
weird to me. Battlefront is so weird to me because all they had to do to make a successful Battlefront game is just remake the 2005 original,
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
and they didn't do that. So it's like, what?
No,
I don't know
so
what you guys are thinking, but
Tim and I
sure.
played that a lot though, and they did improve a
This is
lot of
Battlefront 2
things.
2017,
Yes.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah. So
hmm
we played that a lot, and because they made a lot of good changes, and it was not like so greedy anymore. Like it was barely greedy anymore.
Oh, it had a glorious redemption arc.
Oh yeah, and
That's what I hear.
it's much better now, like way better. But
Okay.
I don't know if we can still recommend it to anyone, especially not now. It's
Yeah,
all
not now.
over.
Yeah, no.
with no
Definitely not.
community.
I mean, the game's
Like,
pretty
at
much
some
Some
point,
people
dead.
are still playing it.
People
Are
are
there?
still playing, but it's pretty
Probably, yeah.
dead now, I think.
That's unfortunate.
Um, yeah. I mean, they stopped. Was it? They stopped doing like all. They released their last bit of content, and then people played that, and then dropped it out after.
Yeah.
Um. Yeah. So
It's good. I think EA is going away from the live service thing a bit, which is good.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
Wild Hearts was also by EA as well,
yeah.
mm,
and I adore Wild Hearts.
Yeah. Speaking of live service, did you guys I don't know if you guys have seen anything from this latest Suicide Squad footage.
footage.
I have
Suicide
No.
Squad
not.
game from the game.
Uh,
Uh
I heard
this is a while
something, but
ago,
I
but
didn't see anything about it.
yeah.
I heard something
So
that
apparently
yeah.
yeah.
Explain.
Apparently apparently it's been shocking how quickly like the people were really positive about it before and now it's like completely just flipped. It's
Oh
really
yeah,
striking. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember hearing Skill Up talk about it.
Yeah.
The thing is,
See,
yeah, people were hoping it'd be like a little more like, I guess, Gotham Knights, because at least Gotham Knights isn't so bad in what it is trying to be. Like, what is this co-op superhero game, right? Marvel Avengers tried it and it, well, flopped. um, because it's just super
Yeah.
grindy and like kind of greedy in money, and also just the gameplay was just not good. And then when Gotham Knights came out, people didn't hate it. People didn't love it either, but at least it was just okay, right? And then yeah, people were hoping Suicide Squad would do what Gotham Knights did, I guess, but much better. Or just something unique, but not Battle Pass or something. But that's what they introduced, right? In the footage they showed, it was like a Battle
So
Pass.
essentially, what the rundown is like, people have a few problems with it. First is the live service thing, right? Okay, which I get. Okay,
Yeah.
so I mean, like it or hate it, live service is a thing, right? And obviously, in this
Yeah.
case, people don't like the idea.
Yeah.
Second is like, what they found was all the characters seem really generic.
Yeah, like
Same gameplay sort of style
mhm.
for all characters, which kind of is like, well,
Yeah,
it's really disappointing when you're doing a Suicide Squad game.
Yeah.
You'd expect
Yeah.
something different, but yeah.
Oh, what
So
was-
yeah, I'm just reading. Apparently, it's been delayed, not officially announced yet.
I
But
think
apparently, it looks like rumors it's gonna be delayed.
no,
if they delay it and then do it right, then I think it's fine. But
no,
Yeah, but the
no,
thing is,
it's
what they
too
said
late.
was they're gonna yeah, they said it's gonna be delayed, but they're not gonna change anything major.
Well, of
about it.
course not,
So-
because the delay is
do it this time.
it's impossible.
Yeah, you'd have to change like
They
it
basically
wouldn't
have
be
to scrap what they've built and then just start again. Like, because what people don't like about it is the core of the gameplay.
Yeah, I mean, if you go look at it, it
That's
does look.
big
It has a
issue.
very live service kind of interface and stuff that people
Yeah.
jaded about.
So-
So
Yeah, I didn't see anything of it, but from what I heard, yeah, I'm pretty disappointed by it too. The delay, I feel like it'll come and they'll probably polish it and everything, and it's fine. But yeah, I don't think they're changing anything. A lot of people seem to think they delayed it because of the backlash, but I'm pretty sure it's
yeah,
something
no, they
else.
wouldn't do that.
It,
You can't change anything that time, really,
Yeah.
can you?
yeah, because that's not something they can change right now, unless
Like how long was the delay?
they haven't announced
It's
anything.
they
Just-
haven't officially announced it. It's just like in the background is
in the
that's the chatter.
background they're saying that, oh, it's going to be delayed, and I think most people aren't surprised, but also even if it is going to be announced to be delayed, I don't think it's going to be to change anything, because it's
Yeah.
it's impossible.
Are you guys
It's-
gonna get it?
yeah.
Not after
I
hearing
don't-
that. I'm a fan of the studio. I love Rocksteady
Rocksteady. Yeah.
because they nailed the Arkham games, and I think when they're doing the Suicide Squad game, it was weird at first because it's going to be there's 4 characters you can control. This was before like what Marvel's Avengers came out, so people didn't really think It was right when they announced it.
I don't know.
I don't know, but I remember. Yeah, Marvel's Avengers left a pretty bad taste in everyone's mouth, and then we hear about Suicide Squad, but because it's Rocksteady, people are like, "It's Rocksteady. They can't fuck it up. They nailed Arkham. Like, why would this be bad?"
Yeah.
But you gotta remember, they're not the ones in charge all the time. I'm pretty sure there's an
Yeah.
executive decision to make it a live service game or whatever. Like people are hoping. I know, like people were like fingers crossed, praying, like please. I know this is looking like it might be a live service game, but let's hope it's not. But now,
And then it was.
now it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No one outright said it, but I think people were always like thinking in the back of their heads, like it's gonna be live service, but I hope
Yeah.
it's not. And that was the hope because it's Rocksteady, and Rocksteady's been pretty good with their offline linear games. So to make this online and a live service just seems very off-brand for the studio making it. That's why I'm a
I mean,
little
who's the
like,
publisher though?
Warner Brothers, right? Warner Brother
Yeah.
Games.
Yeah. Yeah.
They
Yeah,
also
yeah,
did
yeah.
Arkham. It's Rocksteady, and it's the Batman IP.
Yeah.
And since it's owned by Warner Brothers, they for the game IP, yeah, they've been giving to Rocksteady. So
Hmm.
yeah, it just seems so off-brand. Like why you would get Rocksteady to do a live service game when clearly what they're good at is a linear story game with some solid gameplay.
Well, the issue is if
Oh, yeah.
you do a proper live service, it makes you a ton of money. It's just that it's really actually difficult to do that. But
Yeah. Like, there's very few live service games that are actually like good live service games.
successful.
Because
Yeah.
I thought when they announced Suicide Squad, I was like, okay, there's gonna be multiple people you'll play as, and I thought there'll be at least 6, not 4. And the reason I thought that is like because they introduced like playing as 2 characters in Arkham Knight, right? So I
Yeah.
assumed what they were gonna do is it's gonna be a linear game, and throughout the story you only play as duos, and then you switch
Oh, but
between
you know what
those
they're gonna
2.
do, right? They're 100% if this kicks off, they're just gonna release more characters as DLC. That's how this.
Yeah.
Is gonna go.
I hope they
Yeah.
don't do that, but
Oh, but
They
Yeah,
will.
they
They
will.
absolutely will.
They will.
uh, what sucks, I mean, it doesn't. I mean, I might end up getting the game. I don't know, only because, well, it's not a good enough reason either, or maybe it is. I don't know. Like it's because it's like
Just get it on sale, bro.
It's Kevin Conroy's last performance as well. Is that game?
I get it.
Well, I mean, you can
but
always
I
just
would-
get Arkham games and play those again.
Yeah.
No, but his last performance, like his last, like what he left with, like as Batman
Well-
at least. I don't know what else, if he did anything else after or before that. It's unreal.
I wasn't gonna get it anyway, to be honest. I'm just enjoying the drama.
I know,
Yeah,
but I just
I'm not a Batman person, so
yeah, but it sucks. It sucks because Rocks also we're hoping it wasn't a thing just because it was Rocksteady, and well, I guess
I mean, blind
ex-
execs though.
blind execs, I guess, doesn't stop them from making a studio do something they're probably not used to or comfortable doing.
Hmm. I mean, should we have that much a lot of experience with that in our company?
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
seen that. Yeah, I just hope they get to make a game that they want. I feel like this is not a game they want to make.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's also not a game anybody really wants, which is kind of weird.
Mhm.
People were excited. I remember when they announced it.
Yeah, but then it's like live service. No one
Now
really
that
wants
it's
anymore, do they?
confirmed, yeah, now that it's confirmed as live service, people are so bummed out.
Yeah,
But
as
I
most
hope-
people should be, to be honest.
Sucks to say, but I kind of hope people don't buy it just so they can like, oh shit, we fucked up. Like Warner Brothers say they fucked up and just make something.
I don't know
That
how you guys
worthwhile.
feel, because personally, I think what I'm feeling about it is like, I don't like live service anyway, so I'm turned off because of that. I
Mm.
wasn't super hyped for it in the beginning, and then I'm also kind of tired of the Suicide Squad IP as well. I'm just kind of done with it. It feels like they keep trying to do it. I'm just like, yeah, I'm good. You kind of had
Like,
What
a
else
crack
have
at
they
it.
done it in?
It's just the movie.
There's only been 2
Well, like-
movies.
Yeah, but then I'm just like, eh. I mean, neither was the first one wasn't really.
The second one was good. The first one was not.
As far as the IP goes, I just have zero stake in it.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
like, I'm a live service kind of guy, right? Like, I do play a lot of live service games. Like, I play Warframe, I play Destiny. I mean, those two are the main ones, but I also play League of Legends. What else? Outriders is technically one, right?
Oh well.
The Division as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I think live service could be good if pulled off properly. I just, from what I've seen so far, I just don't think it's going to be one.
It
I
has the
mean-
vibe of, oh boy, we're gonna pull the plug.
It's such a bad time
pretty
to
soon,
do a
yeah.
live service too, because so many
It's
like
too
live
late
service.
in the life cycle of
It's
live service
way too
games.
late because this is the life cycle at the point where live service is going to go die. It'll probably come back in a few years or something, but or in a,
Yeah,
maybe even 2 years. I don't know, but
we'll see.
yeah, we'll see. But yeah, this is a horrible time to release a game that's a live service. Yeah, I imagine a fair amount of people will still buy it, but I don't think I'll get as many sales as they would expect.
Another Avengers situation coming, you think?
I
think so.
Yeah, but probably not as bad. Avengers was a pretty bad, like
Pretty dire, yeah.
it was a shit show. Avengers. I feel like Suicide Squad is gonna try to learn from that, maybe in their like whatever their roadmap is. But it'll probably still be bad. I don't know, but it's still not gonna be as bad as Avengers. I feel like that's like
I think that's a pretty high bar to clear, to be honest.
like Avengers set the bar very low, so shouldn't be. It's probably buried into the ground, so you can't even like trip over it.
Yeah. Like, you'd have to fuck up so massively that your foot is like under the ground.
Exactly.
Anyways,
Yeah. Anyway, Starfield got a release date. It's coming out on September 6th.
there's
I'm
also
not-
planning a big deep dive later. So enjoy.
I'm not following any of the news, but I definitely plan on getting it because I really liked Fallout 4,
Mm.
and
Yeah,
it's Fallout 4 in space.
pretty much. I mean, I don't know what I'm excited for it. I don't understand why people are so hyped for it though. You just know it's going to be that Bethesda game again.
I
It's
don't.
just gonna be
space.
one more Bethesda game. I'm just waiting
Yeah,
for the
pretty
mods.
much. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know if
like-
I'll get it. I don't know.
You can decide after you see me play it. I'm gonna be playing on stream.
Yeah, but I don't. If I am gonna
mean-
play it, then I wouldn't want spoilers. That's the thing.
I mean, Game Pass.
Fair.
Dude.
Oh, if
Is
it's
it
gonna be
coming
on
on Game
Game Pass, then yeah, I'll probably
Oh, yeah, it
give it a
is.
shot.
It is.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, then yeah, I guess I'll play it.
Yeah, I mean,
Speaking of Game Pass, when are you getting it?
End of April, because that's when my gift thing expires. So if I get it then I'll definitely have it by the 26th of April.
Because I need somebody else to play Wild Hearts with.
Yeah, I'll get it
And
definitely
if it's
before
a
26th.
Wolong as well, I'll definitely want somebody else to play it too.
I think Wolong, it's Game Pass has Wolong, or was it EA Play?
I think it's
EA Play is
EA
part
Play.
of.
Wait, no,
Game Pass.
EA Play is Wild Hearts and Game Pass is Wolong, I think.
Okay.
I don't know how it works. I think if you get Game Pass, you also get EA Play. So yeah,
Yeah.
there's a bunch of EA games on there. That's part of it.
Mm.
So, anyways, I wonder if Starfield's going to be as good as the Outer Worlds. I feel like it.
I
gonna
don't
yeah.
think the story will be as good.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Obsidian isn't
Like-
working on Starfield, right?
No, Obsidian's working on the Outer Worlds too, which is kind of funny.
Great.
The issue I have with the Outer Worlds though is I feel like their scope is much smaller, and I don't think that's a bad thing, right? Like a game with a smaller scope and more defined and refined experience
I think that's a
Yeah.
good
can be
thing.
better than a game that's like big. But like I do feel like when you play a Bethesda game, you play it for like how big the scope is, how it feels.
Oh, but Outer Worlds wasn't a Bethesda game.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Outer Worlds had a very small scope. Everything felt very limited.
Yeah.
Like
I
I
think,
liked the game, but it felt
yeah,
very limited.
but I think that's a
Like
good thing for the game.
it's I think it's dependent on the person. I like smaller games. So like, you know.
You like smaller games, so you like that Outer Worlds
Outer
was
Worlds?
so
Yeah.
limited.
Yeah, I liked it.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, I think it's a good
But
thing.
what I'm saying is that like a lot of people play Bethesda games for how big it is. Like they
Mm,
want a sandbox to play in. And
mm.
that's kind of what I played Fallout 4 for, to be honest. Like I didn't care about the
I
story. I just
think
played it for the settlements.
so.
Fair
I
enough.
I
Yeah.
stopped playing Fallout 4. I think because it was so big. So I did not
Yeah,
like
I
that.
played it for the sandbox, dude.
Yeah, I got
Fallout
turned off from the sandbox.
Fallout 4 is such a weird game to me because I remember I was playing it. It was like the game I was playing back then, so I was playing it like all the time when it came out. And then one day I just
Stopped.
saved my game, shut down, and then never played it again.
Yeah,
I've
Yeah,
never gone back to it.
let me check how many hours I've played because I played a lot because of mods.
I barely played it. I think I actually I got pretty okay into the story that I think I joined the Brotherhood.
I
Uh,
have 1,200 hours on Fallout 4, my guy.
oh my god.
Mods change everything, dude.
But yeah, I just got to that part where I joined the Brotherhood. I think is where what I did, and then I just
Yeah,
stopped after that because
I think
I just got bored of the world. It was big and vast, but it was super empty. But not like obviously
yeah.
once you get to the cities and stuff, it's fine. But to get between those places was just such a drag.
I think the issue with Fallout 4 is you end up making your own cities with the settlement system,
Mm-hmm.
and like the base game's character like NPCs don't add anything.
Yeah.
Like the because most of them are generics, right? But
Yeah.
like when you use mods, there's a lot of mods that add unique NPCs with like and like there's a aspect of settlement building that you kind of don't have with base game. And
Mm-hmm.
like with the unique NPCs, they have unique dialogue as well, and like sometimes their own quest lines as well.
Mm-hmm.
And like because you are assigning them to like these specific places, you kind of end up like thinking, oh yeah, this guy's friends with this guy. Like you kind of have like your mental image of what these characters are doing even outside of what you see, just because of the way it's set up. And like that's kind of why I ended up playing it for so long, because I got attached to like the modded NPCs, not like the base game, right?
Yeah. I mean, that's the big thing I always felt. Skyrim is, to me, I think, in my opinion, Skyrim's a great game, but it's not like as amazing as people say it is.
No,
I can
Skyrim
understand what.
is playable with mods.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? And when you're talking about mods, you're not even talking about the game the devs made anymore, really. It's like,
Yeah, it's a sandbox for people to mod. It's not actually
yeah,
like you're not playing a Bethesda game for Bethesda. You're playing it for the modders who many of them have been around since like Oblivion, dude.
yeah,
Like yeah, I'm excited, but like I don't really care like about the story. I just want
yeah.
the sandbox.
I mean, my original point was that like I see people really excited for it, but I'm like, okay, I'm excited, but you just know it's going to be another Bethesda game, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
gonna be pretty cookie cutter, I would say.
yeah.
Mm.
Sorry, Trevor, we just killed you. I know you're such a Starfield stan.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah, such a big fan of that
I mean,
Skyrim in
the only
space.
Fallout game I enjoyed was the one from Obsidian, and then I didn't really get into the others. Yeah,
I started with 3, but
I
like
started with New Vegas.
mhm. Honestly, New Vegas has a smaller world and like more interesting NPCs, to be sure. Like I
Yeah.
think 3 and 4 are quite similar, but like I liked 3 because of what it let me do rather than like what the story was telling me.
Mm.
And like I was younger. I didn't give a shit about a good story. I just wanted to shoot some aliens and like mutants and shit.
I keep meaning to go back to the classic Fallouts because they're on Game Pass, so I keep meaning to try them one day.
1 and 2.
Because they're quite 1 and 2, yeah. Because they're quite different to how the 3 and
Yeah,
4.
it's
Yeah.
I think a lot of Obsidian devs did work on them, right? Like
Yeah, they
before they
did.
made Obsidian.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Like I feel like I would like to try them, but I don't know if I would be able to stomach the like older style of game.
Oh yeah, that's the worry I have, to be honest. It's like, am I going to be able to survive the just
Yeah.
how it is? But yeah.
Mm. Then I see Elden Ring is getting an expansion.
I am fucking hype. We know nothing, but I'm hype.
Yeah, I just put this down because I figured Kanan would want to talk about it, and I was right. So
Yeah, it's definitely like I'm definitely hyped for it, and like I'm definitely like I am beyond hyped because I've been waiting for this since the base game came out, but also I don't know what I could say about it because it's literally we have no information.
yeah, I mean,
Alright.
they tweeted like one image, and people were like, "Oh shit, dude,
Bro,
this is gonna be
fucking
insane." Yeah.
the biggest Souls YouTuber made a video based on the picture.
Oh my god.
And like the fucking thumbnail is one of the other Souls YouTubers tweeting, "Bro, you can't make a video based on one picture," and he was like, "You underestimate my power."
Challenge accepted. Yeah.
Pretty much.
I love it when
But
fan
no,
bases do that. People are so into their stuff sometimes.
yeah, like
It's incredible.
I love it. Like I think I can see like where they're going with it,
Oh,
just based on like the image, because there is a lot of like imagery that's reused in the game, and like
Yeah.
they don't tend to reuse stuff. Well, I mean they reuse stuff, but like they repurpose it, and like
Mm.
some specific stuff I think is quite easy to tell which what is what. And yeah, I can kind of vaguely see where they're going with it, but like I don't know the details, so like I don't want to like embarrass myself by like making claims I don't actually have anything to back up.
Mm. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited. There's gonna be a lot of cool bosses. I hope it's on the level of Dark Souls 3 DLC, or Bloodborne DLC,
Mm.
because those two were like my favorites. But yeah, speaking of Bloodborne though,
Yes.
Bloodborne's having a community event because it's gonna be a annual like a what do you call it, anniversary of release. So like they're gonna have a annual community event where people just go back to play Bloodborne for
Okay.
like a few weeks.
Huh.
Actually it started last Friday I think,
Oh, so it's
but I
already
wasn't.
started.
Yeah, it's already started. So now's actually a really good time to play Bloodborne because there'll be online, activity again.
Mm-hmm.
But like, as is currently, I'm gonna be playing it on Tuesday. I was gonna play it on Monday, but RE4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
Finish.
I love Bloodborne, but like, I'm too much on the hype train.
Of course, understandably so.
Yeah, I mean RE4 is fucking fantastic, yo.
Mm.
But yeah, I'm really excited. Dakarian's been talking to me about it because he's been playing already. I'm gonna join him Tuesday.
Okay, nice. I
I
see.
I
There's
feel like we're gonna end up just being like co-oping the two of us because like apparently he hasn't been finding summon signs either.
Oh,
So,
okay.
because like I'm thinking it might just be because time zones, like
Maybe.
because he was playing it like what, like about 12 hours ago. That's like really late night
Mm-hmm.
in a lot of America.
It is. Yeah.
And I assume that like the biggest portion of people who are coming back for this is American.
Yeah, I would guess so too.
Yeah.
Also, I see that there's a new Professor Layton trailer.
Still no co-op now though. Oh, God damn it.
Oh.
I mean, hey,
So,
we'll see. We'll see. If it's just us two, it's just us two. Yeah, no worries.
Mm,
Unless you want to join us.
I don't have the game.
I know you don't.
But yeah, apparently there's a new Professor Layton trailer for New World of Steam.
I have not seen it.
Me neither.
Does anyone
I've-
know about Professor Layton games?
I'm
Nope.
assuming this is one of the ones Alex put up there, and we're just like,
Yeah,
wait,
I'm pretty
what's
sure
this?
it's
Yeah,
Alex's point, but
yeah.
unfortunately, Alex had to jump
Okay,
out.
we don't have the
Tell you
pro
what.
here.
Tell you what,
Mhm.
let's what we do. Let's do this. We just watch the trailer and then we give our completely uneducated opinions about it.
Okay, what's it
What,
called?
embarrass ourselves every time?
I mean, yeah.
Professor Layton.
I'm not
the
sure if
New
it's my
World
level
of
on BL 41 and
Steam.
1 report. I think it's your fucking level, my man.
Which one is it? Okay, I think it's this one. Let's switch over.
All right, let's go.
Here we go. All right, let's see what this is about.
I feel like without sound, I have very little context.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen him before. I've not played his games though.
I mean, that's Professor Layton, I think.
Yeah, that's Professor Layton.
Yeah.
And that's it.
What the?
There's a lot to go on here. I mean, let's see. We got not actual gameplay footage. Good to note.
I mean, that's Switch.
That art looks great. I am a fan of the art.
Well, the game's not gonna look like that, I'm assuming.
No, maybe the cutscene.
I assume it's gonna be the cutscenes, because like if it's the Switch, it's not gonna look this good. Like
Yeah,
100%.
exactly. Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, I mean, look at him. He's looking dapper
lady.
as always. Yeah,
Of course.
my lady. And we got
My
some
lady.
gears running. And there we go. New World of Steam.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So
About the only thing I can say is I'm excited to see more.
yes.
I think.
Totally.
Yes.
Yeah, switch back.
I can't say. I don't know anything about Professor
Yeah.
Layton.
Sorry, Alex. We don't know too much about the game.
Sorry.
But it looks good, and I hear the IP is pretty solid anyway, so I'm sure it'll be good.
Yeah, I mean, I hear a lot of people love it, so like, I don't think
Yeah.
that's going to be like, it looks good.
Exactly. It looks good. But yeah, moving on. The Oscars happened not too long ago, and it had some of the most wholesome wins. I'm sure you guys know Brendan Fraser.
Yep. From The Mummy.
Oh no. Come on.
The Mummy.
The
What was that
Mummy.
Looney Tunes film he did?
You're talking to a person who doesn't watch movies, remember?
The Mummy is such an old movie.
I've
Yeah, it's
probably
so good,
seen
though.
it, but like, I don't remember much.
No, he's the main guy.
Okay, let me Google, because I probably remember his face.
Yeah, I think so.
I've seen him.
100%.
I don't know anything about him, but I've seen him.
So he had a pretty sad story. Is that he was in the industry. I guess he wasn't enjoying the industry either, and then he kind of dropped out, went bankrupt, and everything.
Mhm.
Then he suddenly comes back in TV. I think he came back in TV, and he got
He
like
branched into television. Yeah, I'm reading his Wikipedia page right now.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, it seems he came back in 2016
Yeah,
with television.
Yeah, and he was doing the Doom Patrol show, which I kept recommending to people, but
Mhm.
I even recommended it to Tim, and he didn't watch it.
I mean, I don't really watch anything you recommend, to be honest.
I know,
I'm
but
not
Doom
really a big
Patrol
Doom
is
guy
so
anymore.
good. Although I haven't watched its last season yet, but it's a pretty good show. And Brendan
I mean, I don't
Fraser
watch
does
TV.
great in it. Yeah, but he came back in TV. I don't think it was just Doom Patrol. I think there was something else too. And then he was coming back. He got an overwhelming amount of support. then came back to film. I think he did a film before
Yeah.
this
In
one.
2021, No Sudden Move, and 2022, The Whales.
Yeah, so he did The Whale, which is a A24 film, and A24 have a pretty solid record of like pretty good films.
Mhm.
And I did watch The Whale, and it's very depressing. So
Yeah.
it's a good movie.
I've heard
but
many
it's-
good things about the performances, though.
Oh yeah, the performances are solid. The girl who plays Max in Stranger Things, Sadie Sink, I think is her name.
Say to thank you.
She's in it too. She does a good job. Yeah, everyone does a really good job, but obviously, you know, a lot of the focus is Brendan Fraser's character. It's a really depressing movie. It's so sad. I had to watch it with a friend, and she just started bawling her eyes out, which is didn't expect
It's
it.
about a guy who's morbidly obese, isn't it?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like there are reasons as to why, you know, how
Yeah,
he
yeah.
got to where he is, why he's choosing. It's sad and it's kind of like not frustrating, but like there you would like, oh, I wish this character made different decisions, but at the same time, you know, they're going through stuff. Whatever. It's a good movie. I'd recommend for people to go watch it. Definitely, very. It's kind of like a bottle episode because it's mostly just one set. Like the whole movie is just one set. Brendan Fraser does an amazing job. Well-deserved Oscar, and it's really cool. You know, like he comes back to the film industry, and now he's won an Oscar, and I'm sure he's loving it because you know, like you know, as before when he was in the film industry, he didn't feel so appreciated and loved. And now he's getting so much support. He sees all the support, and now he's won an award. Everyone's happy. He's happy. Pretty good, like comeback yeah, comeback story, I guess, for him. And of course, his partner from like as in like kind of like his duo actor thing from The Mummy. Ke Huy Quan. Did I pronounce that right?
I don't know, my
I
man.
think so. Yeah, I think you're on the money.
Okay, Ke Huy Quan won for Best Supporting Actor from the film Everything Everywhere All at Once. And very
Oh!
well deserved, by the way. That dude's acting in that movie, amazing. Like, it's just so good. Really well done.
He's also had an amazing comeback, by the way.
Oh, super
he the-
amazing.
Yeah,
Was he the husband in Everything Everywhere All at Once?
Yeah.
yeah. Wait a minute.
So he used
Ah.
to be in Indiana Jones. He was an Asian kid. I don't remember.
Short
the name.
round.
Yeah, Short Round. He was also.
For shame, Tarun. For shame.
I'm sorry. And he was also in The Mummy with Brendan Fraser, so he's had history with Brendan Fraser as well. So, and he was in he's in a comedy movie with him too, but I don't think he was in a major role. That's when he was a bit older too. Yeah, so Brendan Fraser and Ke Huy Quan, like they both have a pretty good history with each other, so they're pretty. I think they're close behind the scenes. I don't know how close, but you know they have history. So the fact that these two people come back in the same year in the film industry and both win Oscar, and I don't know if you guys saw Ke Huy Quan's like acceptance speech. Super wholesome. He's super happy. Everyone's happy for him. The guy has a crazy amount of energy. Yeah, his story is pretty great too. Like the whole like leaving the industry and then coming back. I think he said like he's being typecasted into a lot of like stereotypical Asian roles, and he hated that. He's like, that's not what I want to do. That's not what I am, who I am, or whatever. So he just said no. I'm not gonna continue. And then the thing apparently that brought him back into film was Crazy Rich Asians.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
He watched that movie and it was like, we're not we're not being casted into the stereotypes anymore. Like he can actually do a serious movie as an Asian. And he told his agent, the next movie, like, I want you to try and get me is a movie with Michelle Yeoh.
Who, by the way, is a phenomenal actress. Just sticking that
Yes,
out there.
also a martial art actress. martial artist actress.
Why do I
Um,
know her name?
Because she was in Shang-Chi as well.
I mean, I haven't seen Shang-Chi.
She was in. She was in Crazy Rich Asians.
I'm just looking up her name.
Hello?
No.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Yeah, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. She's a great martial artist actress too, and yeah. So Kwan told his agent, yeah, next movie I'm in, she better be there. They casted him for Everything Everywhere, and but I think Michelle Yeoh wasn't like confirmed. So and he made it very clear like she has to be in it. Or something.
Mhm.
So they got her.
Okay.
She also won Best Actress, by the way. So
She won Best Actress. Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Well deserved as well. Great movie. That movie, by the way, yes, Everything Ever All at Once, is now officially the most awarded film in film history. I think it surpassed what was the one before. I think Titanic was before, right?
But no. It's a really good movie, though.
It's
if
a
you haven't
really
seen
good
it, go
movie.
see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. For sure.
Right, Kina, have you seen it?
I have heard a lot of good things about it. I haven't actually
God,
seen
you
it
need to
myself.
watch it. It's amazing.
I will. It's definitely one of the
good.
films I'm actually interested in seeing. And like,
Well, I think
if you know
it's-
me, I don't film. So like, the fact that I'm
Yeah.
interested is like steps beyond what's usually film for me.
I think it's
So-
leaving the cinema soon.
Good, because I don't want to go outside.
I mean, you can watch it on stream. They just re-released it because it won for best movie in Oscars.
Oh wait, what service is it on? So I can.
Anything? I think it's on Netflix.
Oh, is it?
I'm not sure. It might be on Disney Plus. I don't remember
I'm just
where
gonna
it
open
is.
it and check now.
But it's somewhere, and you can watch it on stream. They just re-released it in cinemas because, of the Oscars hype. They re-released The Whale because of it, and that's how I was able to go watch it in the cinema.
Everything.
You know, the thing was, I only caught it on the first rerun they did. And then I saw it.
I don't
Kind of
see
like
it on
on
Netflix,
impulse.
my dude.
Sorry?
I don't see it on Netflix, my dude.
Ah, okay. Maybe Disney Plus or something. I don't-
It's Prime Video,
I
maybe?
mean, I have Disney Plus now, so we'll see. We'll see. Maybe it'll be like the catalyst for me to actually watch The Mandalorian for once.
It's not. It's not. Never mind.
Oh, well, I guess
It's
you'll have to set
somewhere.
up that watch party, my man.
It's somewhere, but yeah. Or we just go to a cinema and watch it if it's still there.
Oh,
Why?
you live so far away, though.
We'll just go to the one next to yours.
I mean, fine, yeah.
It goes
Yeah.
places
It goes places.
that you don't expect. This is something, that movie.
But yeah, great, well deserved, and very wholesome wins. And
Look, let me just ask, Kina, how much do you know about it?
I have vaguely heard about it through YouTubers. I don't know details.
Okay, so you don't know what it's about or anything.
I have a vague idea.
Okay, but you don't know like tons of details or anything.
No, not
Okay,
details.
No. Okay, good. Don't look it up. Go in blind.
Okay.
yeah, going blind. Yeah, and I see Fate Strange Fake was announced.
It's got a second trailer now, but you should, if you could show the first trailer, or I mean either trailer to be honest, but the first trailer is the one that hyped me up the most, to be honest.
When was the first trailer? Was it a day ago?
No, that's the second trailer.
2 months ago?
I think so.
Okay. Ooh.
But like it reminded me.
All right, there it is. And the music off, and this up a little.
Yeah.
I like we're reversing everything. I don't know if it really matters that much.
For anime, it will matter.
Yeah.
Does it? You don't have to stick our
Definitely.
heads really big over it.
Nah, it'll definitely matter.
For this, I think you could actually skip forward, just because this is more like fan service for like the people who've already have big experience with it.
Where
Not
do I
that
go?
far. Not too far. Give me a sec. Let me open it again so I can give you timestamps. What? I don't have it open right now. Give me a sec. Let me open it.
Just pause it here for a bit.
A bit over 1 minute. Oh, we're almost there anyways.
We're already there.
I mean, I'm sorry.
I have no context about what this is about, so all
It's one of my favorite series. That it's the original novel for this specific one was a April Fool's novel that was written by I think the person who wrote Durarara, which is a very good anime. And the parts that were readable for me was good, so I'm really hyped, and the concept behind the story was also really good.
恐れながら偉大なる王の前にこの身を晒すお許しをいただきたく存じます。
So this is a prequel?
ありがたき幸せ。
This is kind of an alternate story that's completely not relevant to what we saw.
Okay.
Just uses the same system of Holy Grail War.
I see.
This is actually set in America as well.
恐れながら
Story-wise,
裁きに委
the
ねるまで
original
も
one
な
is
い
set
と
in Japan.
In
蔵の
Japan,
鍵を
yeah.
盗みし賊に罰を与えました。
この鍵か。くだらん。作らせたものの使う必要がない。
This is testing how quickly I can read backwards.
王の意向であれば
Because I can't hear anything. I'm just like,
If you're like,
Like the thing that hypes me the most is this goes a lot into Gilgamesh's backstory. And yeah, I am like Gilgamesh.
but yeah, Tim, the thing is, like, I think Japan's pretty serious about their saying, is it copyright?
Copyright, yeah.
So,
yeah.
if you show the anime, they'll
お見
probably
苦しいところをお見せいたしまし
claim
た。
it. I don't know, block it.
Yeah. And like Fate is a pretty text-heavy series as well, or dialogue-heavy, I guess.
Yeah.
So like,
恐れながら
yeah.
支配ではなく強制
It's
で
all
す。
good.
ご推察の通り
It's okay.
この
Well,
相
we
撲
can
フィー
read
ル
it
ド
for
の土地を
you.
出れば私の一族はただ
No,
の
no,
人
it's
にご
fine.
ざいます。
Okay, we got
I
this.
got it.
Mongrels will never be more than mongrels. Presence or lack of H crash changes nothing.
I'm gonna be
No,
honest,
I
at
will
this
ask
point, I
again.
don't think it makes very much difference.
Are you the insolent mage?
王の好奇にすがらんとする魔術師か。
Okay.
But yeah, for context, basically the groundwork for this story is 7 mages summon heroic spirits to fight, and whoever wins
本当
gets
に
the
それ
Holy
ほど
Grail,
気を
then
張
they
らね
can
ば
wish
なら
whatever
ぬ
the
もの
fuck
な
they
ので
want.
すか？その聖杯戦争とやら
Got
は
it.
聖杯と名の付く者が権限する可能性があるなら
Yeah, in this
我々
one,
は踏み込まざるを得ない。
だからどう
the
しても参加したいんです
context,
よ教
this
授。
this was written
アメ
as
リカ
like
で始まるってい
a
う聖杯
kind
戦
of
争に。
フラット。
April Fool's joke,
君はどうして
but
聖
it
杯
ended
を
up
求める
getting really
私
big
の英
because
は皆
it was really good.
Okay.
の魔術師は
Yeah, so they ended up, and this was originally written back in like 2010s or
全部で
something.
6
So
期
like
です
it's
よ。
quite
私は
old,
自身が何者なのか
Mm,
ただそれを知りたいのだ
and it kind of gave us
あなたが
a
ここに
lot
お父さんたちを
of
呼んで
stuff
く
to
れた。
work with in regards to the characters. And also they introduced a lot of cool new characters as well.
これから始まる偽りの聖杯戦争ね。
ありがとう。契約は成立
But yeah, this is Gilgamesh's friend from when he was alive, the green-haired one. The only person who had equal strength to Gilgamesh. That's kind of why this is relevant to him.
Mm.
今日から君たちのコードネームのようなものになると思ってくれたまえ。君たちは正義だ。
もしかして自分たちが正義だって本気で思ってるの？この壮大な詐欺を仕掛けた側にいるあなたが。
勢力図すら把握していないでしょうに。もう始めるつもりなんですか？
But yeah, honestly, this segment though is what, like, this is the segment that hyped me up for like entirely. I am absolutely sold just from this segment alone.
フルスロットルで行くよ、キル。
原初を語る。天地は分かれ無は開略をことほう。世界
Okay,
の
pretty
隙
big
間
skill
は
fight.
怪力圏。
呼び起こす星の息吹。人と共に歩み、僕は。
I mean, because like you, since you've seen Unlimited Blade Works, you kind of roughly know, like, you don't know the entire scope of Gilgamesh's power, right? But like,
No.
you know that his ult is like anti-world level,
Yeah. I know.
and his friend is the only person who has enough power to counter it, and like getting to see that animated is gonna be really cool.
All right. Nice. So it's coming out in 2023 of this summer.
I am waiting. I cannot wait.
Oh, we'll be there. All right. And
Yeah, we'll just have to make sure you finish the Fate Zero first before
and
then. Which we have a lot of time, so it should be fine.
and of course there's the Spy X Family announcement that Alex was just very excited about. But yeah, I just looked it up because I guess the news just came out, which is why it's added just now. It's actually coming out this year in October. So enough
Okay.
time for all of you to go watch it, and you should, because it's good.
I will read the manga. Thank you.
Sure. Tim, go watch.
Yes, sir.
But now that you've told him to watch, he's not gonna. It's gotta be somebody
Alright.
else.
Fine, Gun, you go tell him to watch.
Go watch it, Tim. Come on.
Okay, we'll do. Where do I find it?
It's on Disney Plus.
Is it
Oh,
not on
okay,
Netflix?
gotcha.
It's also on Netflix.
Okay,
Okay.
gotcha.
But I think Disney
Should
Plus
be
has
everywhere.
better sub. But Netflix always has issues with subs.
Yeah, it's.
So I wouldn't trust Netflix's
Yes.
sub. Just watch it on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
It's much. I would say it's much better. I haven't seen to compare though. I would assume it's better, but with Netflix's history, they've even had typos in their subs before, so it's just like, I don't trust it.
Yeah. Just. I also second not trusting Netflix subs just because it's iffy, but it's usable if you have no other options.
It's all right.
It might,
It's not bad.
it might have to be because I can't find it.
You
Yeah,
can't find it
honestly,
on
though,
Disney
I
Plus.
usually
Yeah.
just sail the high seas because
Oh,
I'm in Thailand.
it's on Disney
Yeah.
Plus.
I mean, this one I will, but like usually the subs that they do when you sail the high seas are generally better quality though.
Mm. Okay, then Tim, you might have to watch it on Netflix then.
Ooh, Spy Kids.
On don't watch Spy Kids.
Oh my
I mean,
god.
yeah, I guess go watch Spy Kids, but watch Spy X
Spy Kids are
Family.
pretty cool though.
But yeah, and apparently some news. Okay, I don't know much about Pikami.
Yeah, this one I put in actually.
Mhm.
So Pikami, for context, is one of the first VTubers I actually followed. This was a few years ago, but yeah, Pikami is going to stop doing VTuber things, and it's really sad. That's what graduating means, by the way, just not ceasing to do VTuber stuff and like just moving on with their lives.
So why is she
Um,
stopping?
So like as the note Alex put down mentioned, the graduation seemed to already have been planned,
Okay.
and but like there was kind of some like when she was going to play Hogwarts Legacy after like a long break,
Yeah.
and she got a lot of backlash, and so she canceled it and didn't do anything for a month, and then like and then came and then the announcement came out.
Mm-hmm.
So like a lot of people thought it was because of the backlash, but like
Oh, okay.
it's but like I like Alex's point that she wrote down there though like makes sense like because graduation is just graduation merch was already there and graduation merch takes time, so like it's probably been planned, but like timing wise it kind of just soured it a bit, I would say.
Mm,
Like I don't
yeah.
have much else to add, but like it just made me sad because I like she just she just has that happy energy, you know.
Mm.
And like seeing the whole thing with Hogwarts Legacy, and then like just her coming back and saying like announcing her graduation, it just made me sad.
Yeah, that whole thing with Hogwarts Legacy, it kind of sucks it happened. Um,
Yeah,
yeah. I still say it's dumb to hate on the people who bought the game. People are just trying to
I
enjoy it.
think so. Like I genuinely think so.
Hmm. Like, you can disagree with J.K. Rowling, but not buying Hogwarts Legacy is not going to do anything to her.
Yeah, and even if you don't buy it, just don't buy it yourself. You don't have to go force people to stop.
Yeah, don't force
Like
people.
if like
Just
it's
figure
your
it out.
choice to not play the game.
Yeah.
It's not your choice to tell other people like for other people to play the game.
Yeah.
Like that's you know, it's just bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I guess this graduating was always planned. So there was she probably just wanted to play Hogwarts Legacy as probably the last game before
Yeah.
she signed off.
Like it
Right.
I think she would have had an extra month, but yeah. It
Yeah,
would
yeah,
have been one of the later games, yeah.
yeah. So I guess yeah, the whole plan was she comes back, plays a game, and then announces to everyone, by the way, guys, last time graduation is
Yeah.
happening. Yeah, so yeah, so I guess it makes sense why she came back. It just sucks that because of the Hogwarts Legacy controversy she got, I guess she got hit by
The hit mob.
the hate mob. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like the thing is, right? Like it makes sense that like it's planned and all that. It just leaves me a bad taste that to me that like it there was like this happened. Like I don't think it's the reason she graduating, but like it makes me sad that it happened. Like why can't people just be, decent people to each other kind of thing, right?
Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, that's Ikami going.
Mhm.
So I guess,
There's still a few days left for anyone who wants to see to like watch Pikami, because
yeah.
she's not graduating until like the 31st, I think. So there's gonna be a few more streams.
Okay, so she's still streaming. She's come
Yeah.
back to streaming. Okay.
Yeah, for like the last month, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it makes sense.
Hmm. Yeah, and especially considering her size, it's probably good that she didn't just like no warning graduate.
Hmm. All right. Well,
Mhm.
I think we can end the
think that's all our
podcast
list,
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we still gonna do the backlog thing we
We should
discussed?
do the backlog thing because
The backlog.
I feel like we shouldn't end it on a sour note like that.
Yeah. So yeah, we were just discussing this in the background, picking a game from our individual backlogs just on stream so we can go away and play it, then discuss it the month after.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you guys
Wait, when did you
what do you guys
discuss
sort of
this?
we were discussing this
Earlier.
yesterday. Yeah, earlier.
In the chat.
Oh, I probably missed it. I was out all day yesterday.
It's okay. But yeah. Actually,
Um,
for next month though, I think we should like make a list, and then have the others pick it for us.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but for
100%.
this month, just pick your own. I think, but yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
I'm just
Well,
gonna go
Alex had to
look through
go,
my
so,
list quickly.
so sadly, yeah.
I don't know what's on my. Resident Evil 4 is out. Does that count as a backlog?
I mean, are you gonna play it before next month?
Yeah.
Then
Then
no.
yeah. No.
What?
Wait. Before next month, right? Before next month's stream.
Before next.
I was kind of thinking
stream.
like it would be games that in your backlog that've been there forever, not like recent releases.
Ah, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
I don't know what to pick, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't really.
We can always start next month.
Titanfall 2?
Well, if you're saying that, you gotta play it this month then.
Yeah, but Blasphemous? I'm just listing out names of games that I like plan on playing at some point.
Well, Last of Us then.
I think Horizon would be a better choice actually,
Okay.
because I actually have Horizon.
Yeah.
Fair. Last of Us Part 1 is out on PC.
Yeah, but I'd have to shell out money to buy it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 50. It's like top price at the moment.
Yeah.
It's not discounted. I would wait.
Like I'd
I'd
rather
wait for a discount.
play a game that is on discount right now. All right, for me then. Horizon.
What about you, Tim?
Having trouble picking, to be honest.
I will say, like I don't know if I'll finish it by next month.
Yeah.
But I'll play it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Then in that case, I think I'll say Hellblade.
Okay.
Oh, Senua's Sacrifice.
Senua's Sacrifice. Yeah. Your turn, Tim.
I'm still looking. Calm down.
No pressure.
I feel pressure. Wait. Oh no, I know what you should do.
What?
Yeah.
Mass Effect.
Oh shit! You should finish it.
I already said Hellblade.
Bruh.
I don't know if I'll be able to finish it this month. I can finish Hellblade this month.
Oh my god.
I don't even know if I'll start Mass Effect this month. Well,
Oh, you
this
can
month.
do Hogwarts Legacy.
Bro,
I can finish
no.
Hogwarts Legacy.
Bruh.
I mean, you just said no to Resident Evil 4. You can't say yes to Hogwarts Legacy. It's too new.
Yeah.
Well, in fairness, you've had it in your backlog, so.
Yeah, to be fair, Resident Evil is newer.
I'm probably gonna do Chrono Trigger.
Yeah, that would be fine.
Yeah.
What happens if we don't play these games before the next stream?
I mean, for now, nothing. This was very last minute.
Yeah.
But maybe we start actually like punishment games for next time.
Yeah. Sorry, this is the last minute announcement.
This is very last minute and unplanned,
last
so
minute.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's very scuff.
Yes, I only heard about it a few minutes ago, guys. Don't worry.
Next month we might do it. We'll do it properly. We'll have each other pick our picks, or we'll do the wheel or something.
No, we'll have like 3-4 games, I think, and then like the other 3 we'll just pick.
But
actually, how about we have 3 games, and then everyone votes, including yourself, for which one they want to play. So like, since it's 3, somebody's gonna have to pick 2. Like if everyone's picks a different one, like somebody's gonna pick the same one.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Unless it's 2-2, in which case that's kind of.
Well, no, it'll be
We'll see.
1-2, no?
It could because there's 4 of us, so like
There's 4 of us, but we're having the other 3 decide, no?
yeah. So like it.
Don't worry, we'll figure it out for next time.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We can figure it out. Because I was thinking like 3 games so that like it's not like just 2 options, and then like
Yeah.
4 people. So like, if everyone picks a different one, like
Mm.
somebody's going to pick one that's the same
Oh,
one.
okay. So the
But then,
person
yeah,
who's giving the list also has to say in which one they want to go.
yeah. So like just for like, so
Mm.
that it's not just like other people picking for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, I'm doing a Hi-Fi Rush stream apparently.
Yes.
Do it. Do it.
I'm gonna need some help setting that up. But yeah, no. At some point we will.
I mean,
Schedule
shit,
that
you
in
can
for you
ask both
guys.
Tarun and I. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you guys are like experts with it, so I'm like, yeah. At
Yeah.
some point we'll do that.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
All right.
all right.
Very nice. So
Okay, it's like midnight. I think we went over our intended plan of 2 hours, guys.
I
I
don't even know
will-
what time we started, so
It's we're at 3 hours 46 minutes.
I
Okay.
mean,
well,
that's
you know what?
probably
That's not our long. We've been longer. Let's
We've
be
been
honest.
Yeah,
longer.
I mean, we usually go longer, but like I
Yeah.
remember us mentioning we want to keep it under 2 hours.
Under 3, no?
Just-
Or oh yeah, we did say
Is
under
it 3?
2. We did say 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we
but,
spent
like-
20 minutes just doing the intro and then laughing about the
Mhm.
intro. So
No, we
And also my
started.
segment this time was like insanely long too. I'm
Yours,
so sorry, guys.
yeah, says I think you were like
I didn't
a
even talk
quarter-
about all my points.
You're like a quarter of the podcast, sir.
I know. I
Oh,
didn't even
so-
finish all my points too. I would have taken an entire hour.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys
Don't
for
worry about it.
joining. Thank you for coming by. And yeah.
Yes, thank you very much.
See you next month.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see you next month, y'all.
well, you'll probably see us
Bye.
before that because I'm assuming
Yeah,
we're going to be
Yeah,
doing some stuff
yeah.
that wasn't.
It's gonna be
planned
fun.
either, so
Well, we'll
yes.
see.
What are plans, anyways, right?
Exactly.
I mean,
Well, I'm doing that Half a Rush stream, and then Turin's going to do some DDR live.
let's do it.
What?
Let's do it.
All right. I'll see you guys. Bye.
All right, see you.
I-
See you
I love
guys.
how he's
Thank you for
running
coming. I know.
Bye bye.
Bye.